Your boy is back, man. Took fall break off to kick it, recharge my batteries. I also had some family business to handle, but we're back, man, and I missed it, man. This is what I love to do. I love to listen to your music, give you some feedback. Big shouts to the man King Tetris, man. South Florida's own King Tetris. We found King Tetris by way of the homie Rudy H. Storms. Big shout out to Rudy H. Pro Fresh publicity, everything they do out there going crazy. Got the whole South Florida scene locked up. And big shouts to King Tetris. So I don't know that we've done I feel like we may have done a Tetris project. Maybe it had to be a year or two. It was not recent. It doesn't feel like it was recent. I could be mistaken. I review a lot of music, but I'm excited. This is a cool brother, man. I actually just like him from a personal standpoint. He's very approachable, very nice guy, and just a good dude. So I'm excited to hear this project. Got lots to talk about tonight, man. But hope everybody out there watching is doing well. I hope the world is treating you as such. I hope things are going well. Got a lot of interesting news, man. We're going to start off here talking about Juicy J. So something came out in the last couple weeks. Like I said, I took a couple weeks off, and Juicy J was in the news for some of his commentary. We'll get into that shortly. We're going to start with the first song tonight, coming to us by way of Neville. Big shouts to Neville. Hot Summer. And then we're going to jump into the King Tetris joint, man. I usually try to wait till, folks can make it over to the stream and whatnot. But today we just going to dive in, man. Tired of waiting. I also have no hat, man. This feels foreign to me. But I got to figure out something with my whole camera situation, because I don't like my face looking like I'm in the shadows. And every time I put a fitted on, now when the line gets worse and the hair looks worse, the hat's coming back regardless. But while I'm looking reasonably okay, I'm gonna go with what I got right now. Big shout out to my man Eon's one in the bill. Eon's, you're one of my favorite people to get DMs from, bro. All your DMs make my day better. So big shouts to you. Let's get into this. Neville, Hot Summer, produced by King Henry. Follow the homie on IG, Neville_SA. Little video action. Gang, 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 gang. What up, Melancholy? My project is dropping next week. I'm not gonna plug it too much. I'm doing that enough on social media. Jesus, with this intro. Come on, man, let's go. We're 20 seconds into the song. I'm getting bored. $2 get you through, Izzy. You know what it is, man. $2 get you through.
Yeah, I said it's gonna be a hot summer. Echo the borders on me. I'm getting pages to sip. I got pretty women's in the VIP and extra bottles in the web.
I love the tone of dude's voice off top. The raspy, scratchy, kind of low, kind of dangerous feel to it. I like that. I'm already a fan of that. Now, I didn't like waiting 20 seconds to get it, though. I didn't appreciate waiting 20 seconds to get it, though. I got to be honest. But I like the start, though.
I swear this gon' fuck up the
Switches in the bill. What up, boy?
Said it's gonna be a hot summer. Echo the borders on me. I'm getting pages to sip. I got pretty women's in the VIP.
Pretty women's.
Bottles in the web. So everyone can have a sip.
Pretty women's in the VIP.
So everyone can have a I swear this gon' fuck up the summer. Yeah, I said it's gonna be a hot summer.
Diamond's easy.
Echo the borders on me. I'm getting pages to sip. I got pretty
White T-Bow.
And extra bottles in the web. So everyone can have a sip. So everyone can have a niggas ain't built how I'm built. I just my feet up.
Okay.
Quarters are still that y'all niggas ain't pulling your socks up while I'm cooking records at a compound. When I step in that boot, that's big prof. I'm keeping it piano. My mom is so proud. Show when you got crowded. Independent, I'm not founded, but I'm still showing niggas.
Now, I don't think that was a feature. When he came on the track, it sounded like a whole new artist. I think that's Neville, right? The Neville, you're gonna have to let us know. Was that just you the whole time? Because when that second verse came on, that sounded like a different artist, but the energy that was poured into it was nice.
Is how to get it. All of the steps that I took just to get to the freedom. I'm feeling like Nelson Mandela. In love with the jury like George Zamdela. Pumping bottles, that's how I make my cheddar. Came from nothing, I done climb up the ladder. Someone told me I'm young version of Casper. I got the keys in this shit, Robert Klasper. Put the drip on my nose.
He said young version of Casper. He also referenced, so Neville, you in the clubs a lot? Are you drinking for free in the clubs? Because you got a couple lines now where you're talking about sipping for free. Yeah, I'll play both. Appreciate you, Izzy. I got you after this. Actually, I got to get into my man Tetris first, and then I'm going to play your joints, Izzy.
In this shit, Robert Klasper. Put the drip on my nose, said I'm dapper. I'm a businessman, I'm not just a rapper. Like
okay.
I only work with a paper. Stop with the ciggies, now I'm smoking vapor. Yeah. I'm on the road, shawty, I'll see you later. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to your girlie Dry Gin, you know what I'm saying? For working with the boy and making sure that I'm always soft at my gigs and my shows and all that.
I like that right there, man. That was the homie Neville. IG is Neville_SA. Go peep that joint right there, man. Hot Summer produced by King Henry. That had the nice raspiness, but if that was you on the second verse, I found that very impressive because you went up. You know, I don't know if it's maybe an octave, maybe you just went up a little bit. It wasn't like a big change, but it definitely gave the track a brighter spot. And then the rapping, I felt like picked up too. You had a swagger to you. It was real easy. It wasn't like, you know, it wasn't inauthentic. You know, it felt real. You know, so I really like that joint. I'm gonna go 91 off top on that. I really like. I would listen to that again. That's playlist worthy to me. It just sits in the cut perfectly. It's not too much. It's not over ambitious. It's a song that understands what it is. He knew exactly what to do with it. He had kind of a guitar flavor on it, man. I was digging that personally. We're gonna jump into the King Tetris joint. Then we're gonna play some Izzy Real. King Tetris, peace and blessings. So this project actually 95 from the homie Swish. Yeah, I liked it too, man. I thought it was dope as well. King Tetris actually debuted number 2 on the iTunes charts. So that's dope, man. He was right behind Drake. And I got to tell you, if you come in behind Drake, you're doing okay. You know what I mean? So let's get into this one. The name of the first joint from Peace and Blessings. Shout out to the homie King Tetris. Name of this one is Dreams Come True. Let's check them out.
And if you meet me in the store I used to come, don't forget to join me, baby. Tell my friends that you are mine. And if you won't leave me, check. They can hang me high.
I'm back for the first time. Welcome to Peace and Blessings. Dreams, now they coming true. Bring your friend, she coming too.
All right. That felt very Kanye-esque on the drop. That felt very Kanye-esque. It was built up. You had some horns. It almost felt 50s-ish. I felt like I was in a diner, and then it changed up, and it felt very Kanye-esque with the switch.
Time. Welcome to Peace and Blessings. Dreams, now they coming true. Bring your friend, she coming too. Now that the women coming too. Dreams, now they coming true. Dreams, now they coming true. Living my dream every time that I wake up. No, I can't stop. Time to get the cake up. Old girl send a text, baby, let's make up. OG, just chillin' in the cut. From the city that's known for dunks. Dread, scammers, gold fronts. Model chicks and them BBLs. Magic City, can't you tell? It's hot down here, got a feeling like hell. You ask for a bump, got a feeling like Braille. Don't ask, don't tell. That's the
You asked for a bump, got it serving like Braille. Okay, all right, Tetris. All right, let's heat up a little bit.
Magic City, can't you tell? It's hot down here, got a feeling like hell. You ask for a bump, got a feeling like Braille. Don't ask, don't tell. That's the motto that I know so well. I woke up this morning, I'm really him. This ain't a song, but it's more of a hymn. There's more to him, cause he's more than a pen. Until the morning of the morning, him. Let's bring out that fire again. Time to reload, let it fire again. God spoke up, said the God is him. Said peace to the God that's God in him. Like, let me thank God again.
But love, Don. You know what it is, boy.
Thank you.
Have a good night, bro. Appreciate you. Can't wait to watch it.
Dreams, now they coming true. Bring your friend, she coming too. Now that the women coming too. Dreams, now they coming true. Dreams, now they coming true. First time out, just needed an outlet. Thank you all to those who doubt it. Vanity, can't live without it. Now, off my pen, I profit. Dead presidents always in my wallet. Ben Franklin, to be exact. Y'all talk money, but they don't talk back. My chick, don't never talk back. Smacking that ass in the back of the egg. 2 years off just to learn how to rap. Must adapt, boom bap to a trap. Want the real shit, this is that. Time is now, but no time.
He's right. This is pretty impressive so far. Now, the content is lacking to a degree. You know, the content has been a little basic. but I think his energy is perfect over the track. He's riding the beats well. He's handling the switch ups and the busyness of the beat really well, because the beat is really busy. There's a lot going on, and I think it's easy to get kind of dropped off of that. I think it's easy to kind of just fall into the background of that and just to do something that would be simple, but I feel like he's still keeping his actual patterns complex. It still feels like he's putting a little bit of his actual personality into it. I believe him. It feels real. I like it so far. I like it so far. I do want to see the content get a little bit, but I think this is kind of a bounce song. I don't know that it's intended to be the deepest song.
Turning back, new flows every time that I write. Cop the new watch, the timing is right. Shine bright at the top like city lights. Yo, this is really his life. You should wanna know what the feeling is like. It feels right, it feels right. Alright, please God, forgive my transgressions. I'm sure that you're busy when you up in heaven. Got no control about who that you let in. He told me be humble, let's make you a legend. Welcome to peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Yeah. I said, welcome to peace and welcome to peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Check.
So, heavy wolves.
That right there was the first track, man, off of Peace and Blessings, Dreams Come True. That right there is the homie King TETRUS. So what I'll say about the opening track is that it definitely makes you want more. So I think mission accomplished from that standpoint. I definitely want to listen to more of the album. I'm interested. You're giving me a little nugget to kind of go, okay. It's almost like an appetizer joint. I think it was a good selection off top for the opening song of the project, because it really, you go, oh, okay, what we got? Like, this is all right. A lot of crazy stuff. The beat on that was fantastic. Whoever made that beat deserves a raise. Get that man a check. The beat goes crazy. Lot of little detailed touches in the beat that I really appreciated. I'm gonna go dreams now they coming true. The hook is stuck in my head. I think that's a 90 to 92. So I split the difference to go 91. 91 of my first two songs, so okay, maybe I'm a little rusty. Yeah, but it definitely set the table well. So I'm excited to see what the rest of the project does, because you know the vocals on it were nice. The mix was, he sounded a little underneath the beat, but I think in that case when you got a beat that's just going crazy, you're not gonna be necessarily right in line all the time, and I think that actually benefited him because you could hear the beat. So I'm gonna go 91. I think that's a good way to open it up. Let's get into track 2. Actually, no, that's not true. I got some Ash I gotta play. I got some Izzy Rule I gotta play. We're gonna get all that stuff played. We're gonna sprinkle this in. I'm gonna go back and forth. So I'm gonna go Izzy, Ash, my man right here, and then my man King TETRUS, and I'm gonna jump back into some more Izzy Real. So we're gonna bounce around quickly, but we're gonna make it happen. Let's get into this one right here. Izzy Real. This is Jagged.
Should've known this was a love isosceles. How you were quick to lead, now it's blind to see. The legs up tools for anybody to come loose. Accusing me of using you, maybe I was.
Legs up twos for anybody to come use.
Maybe you knew before I knew, or maybe I got used to you. The midnight downtown Houston views. 12 a.m. my demons playing peekaboo. Deep down inside I'm insecure, hard obscure, just trying to keep it parallel. Grab my two, puff the pain away and pour the potion, but you won't lay away. But
I like the spacing of your bars on this, Izzy. It's nicely spaced, and you've had a couple lines in there I've already said ooh to. You say your demons playing peekaboo? That's hard. You say you giving me them 3 a.m. Houston views. There's some nice songwriting going on right now.
I can't lift the stage, I need something more potent. She said I need to reevaluate, just trying to reestablish who I used to be. I redirect all of the things you say to me. I'm scared to be alone. Reconnect with all the broken parts of me I thought I left behind. I hit rewind and run it back like Coach Prime, living in the loop.
Bring it back like Coach Prime.
How long with this last? Hard to glass, broken, stained. Cuidado how you grab it, cause on my edge is jagged. And I be damned if I let someone have it. So I vacate when it's steady. The only way I manage, and give them no advantage, baby. Said I can't be with you.
Izzy, you gotta turn these beats down. You have, and I think I've told you this. Your voice is so. It's like, pause. It's like caramel, man. It's smooth, and it's just really really silky. But the thing is, you always have your beats too loud. I want to hear you because you sound really good. And if this is you on this singing portion right here, this is some fire.
Can't you see, baby? I can't give you what you need, baby. Reason I'm so quick to leave, baby. Don't take much to hit the lead, baby. Because you can't end me when you.
That was fantastic. That's a perfect addition to this song. That was well thought out. Good job.
Wrong shit ain't adding up. I had enough. Can't stay long, but I'm man enough to back that up. Don't you try to call my bluff. Don't call my bluff. She say I can't abandon me. Love don't live in no more. Live in no more. Live in no more. You can't abandon me. Love don't live in no more. Live in no more. Live in no more, baby.
That right there, Izzy Real, Jagged. I like that a lot, man. So you definitely have to turn your beats down. It could be my listening device. I don't think it is because I know I've had this criticism of some of your stuff before. Just do me a favor and turn the beat. You know how to turn it down a lot. When you think it's perfect, go down like a half a decibel. You know what I'm saying? Just come down a little bit and just do that a little more and a little more, because I think the vocal takes don't sound like they have any kind of real mix on them. And I don't know, you may be mixing them a ton, but from my ear, I don't hear a lot on it, which is okay for you because you have a fantastic voice. If you're naturally talented, you don't have to rely as much on the mixing process and things like that. You can rely more on just the strength of your voice, which is what it sounds like you do. However, you get drowned out. Now, outside of that little singing portion, you put that little bridge in there, stupendous, my dude. Mwah. Fantastic. The rapping early on, great bars. A lot to love about that. Yeah, man. But I don't love. I would probably go 88 on the joint. Probably go 88 because I do want to hear you more. This also for me isn't necessarily the style of the song I would listen to a ton. And I don't think it has the overall marketability. Although R&B is getting hot, it's more of an R&B song in my opinion, and so for me it doesn't. But this is a good song though. This is solid. I think a better mix would do a long way. Yeah, man. You paid for the stew time. I don't know, man. Fire the engineer. What's up, Goon Diggity Dog? How you doing, bro? You gonna re-record it in the studio tomorrow? Yeah. To me, it just sounds like you just don't sound as crispy. It just doesn't sound as clear. And I think part of it is just your voice in general. I think you have a soft-spoken kind of, but it's just got to be amped up a little bit. No, and it sounds good, bro. I'm telling you, that's a good track. Yeah, and the girls, I can see them. I was about to be explicit. I could see some panty cream into that, but that's gross. But no, man, I could definitely see you getting that crowd involved. Wasabi, I was hoping you would go drop by tonight, man. I'm a fan of yours, bro. I am a fan of yours. Let's talk about this real quick. We got more music to play. I want to take a little breather from my ears. I gotta give myself a little chance to get a little respite in here. Juicy J was complaining.
I don't want to hear this, but rap me.
Juicy J was complaining about rap sales being down. And the idea across like a lot of people that I've come across, a lot of stuff I see on the internet, a lot of people believe rap is struggling again. We had a whole period called Hip Hop is Dead. For some of y'all that don't know, Nas made an album called Hip Hop is Dead. I believe it was in the 2010s. I can't remember, 2012 maybe. But it was this whole idea that auto-tune had taken over hip hop. Everybody, the old heads hated it. The youngins embraced it like crazy. You still hear it in every song today. So this just happened recently. This isn't a new idea that rap is suffering. Rap is not suffering in my opinion. I just think our artists aren't vulnerable enough anymore. I think the 90s and guys like Eminem, some of these guys poured their souls out. I think we just want to glorify being a druggie. That's what the new stuff is to me. And glorify the women that we supposedly get. So I don't know how I feel about this. That's kind of a shrug the shoulders moment for me. Let's listen to what he said, though.
Down 40% this year. Do your research. This is a Fact. Let's have a conversation. What are we gonna do? Rap is down 40%, man. We gotta figure some shit out. We gotta sit down and talk. Let's have a meeting. Let's meet up somewhere. Let's have a big ass fucking meeting. Let's talk about this shit, how we can turn this shit around. Because this is how we eat. This is how we make money. We make money. I make money. We all make money. Rappers, we make money off rap. Shows, publishing, this is how we make money. This is how we eat. This is how we take care of our families. It's down fucking 40%, nigga. Real shit. But I'm willing, and I hope you willing, to let's figure out something to keep this motherfucking money train. I know a lot.
So I think part of what he's talking about is a problem. He's focusing only on the money. I think we have a lot of artists that just focus on the money. And I get what Juicy J is saying. We eat off this. Here's some advice to anybody who's watching this right now. Learn how to eat off more than one thing. I understand where he's coming from, but if he's only eating off hip-hop, that's his fault. That's his fault. You putting all your eggs into this fragile basket? Why don't you have businesses? You shouldn't even care about the hip-hop. At the point, Juicy J's been in the game 20-plus years. I'm not knocking Juicy J at all. You've been in the game 20-plus years, my dude. You shouldn't even be concerned about hip-hop sales. That should be the last. You should have businesses. You should have all investments. This should be the least of your worries. And if you're not doing that, well, then there's a problem. Now, I'm not saying what he's saying is wrong, but what I think is he shouldn't be that concerned about it. If I ever got to the status that he was, I'd have my money in so many investments. And I wouldn't. It'd be like, whatever. Hip-hop money, like Wiz Khalifa. Hip-hop money to Wiz Khalifa is like, man, whatever. Snoop don't care about hip-hop money. Snoop been in the game as long as Juicy J has. So it's just how you doing your business. So I get what he's saying, man, but you can't rely on any one source of income. We're going to get back into the music because y'all know I can soapbox if you rock with your boy. Goondog just hit the super duper, so we'll get that popping in just a minute. Let's move to my man right now, Ash. Como Sincado. He sent me two. We'll play one. We're going to jump back into my man, King Tetris. We're going to play the Izzy Real, and then we'll get the other Ash joint populating. We're going to start off with Hinchy. Big shouts to y'all for rocking with me. Happy Saturday night, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up. I've been off 2 weeks. It's weird for me. This is a get back right moment. Let's get my man on the screen. Big shouts to Ash. Ash, I don't want to buy your automatic weapon. I'm not a big gun dude, man. I got to tell you. I'm not a big gun dude. Guns don't, and luckily I haven't ever needed to have one. So that's just blessed, I guess. And now that I've said it out loud, I'm sure something will happen. But yeah, it's not really my cup of tea. Let's jump into this right here. This is Ash. This is Hinchy.
I wanna be king. These niggas too soft. I run by the cup out of law. I run out of cool in a car. Bad nigga team.
I love the cuts already. The cuts in there are nice. Those little cuts in there are fantastic.
I wanna be king. These niggas too soft. I run by the cup out of law. I run out of cool in a car. Bad nigga team turning white in the raw. Coda main shooter, he clutching for y'all. Pull out the fire when I check in the jar. Just wanna be king, double cover that salt. Cody had told me he hurt y'all.
Oh, he's heating up. He's catching this tempo, folks. He's heating up.
I wanna be king. These niggas too soft. I run by the cup out of law. I run out of cool in a car. Bad nigga team turning white in the raw. Coda main shooter, he clutching for y'all. Pull out the fire when I check in the jar. Just wanna be king, double cover that salt. Cody had told me he hunting for y'all. Main nigga kill a group for the ball. Paint dripping out the city, got locked. All the Zan got me dropping on law. Not the same nigga. Yeah, private tab, we just pay for it, yeah. Not the bitch that I can say right now. 2 niggas getting paid right now. Who the same, who made on, yeah. Fuck taxes, I ain't paying it, yeah. Dope cup for the trench, oh, yeah. Go with a drone or controller. Hotline bleed, make a nigga pull soda. 2 double ice, won't fuck up a boulder. 6 shoot a gun, my niggas a soldier. Been a nigga block, don't play, I told you. My diamond keep calling, collect. My brother, my dog, not scared of that check.
Now, so what I want y'all to do if you're watching right now is I want you to tell me anything he said. Give me any line that you heard. Because I got to tell you, I don't know that I heard any of the words he said. But the raps are just hitting right. There's something about the delivery and the execution and just the feeling of the track. I do think it's actually maybe not even mixed that well because I can't really hear what you're saying super clearly, but it is nice. This is one of those joints. WVCC Cypher Life Radio. My man Rudy A. Swans. What's up, bruh? South of the US 1, baby. 305's in the building heavy tonight. Big shouts to the gang joining us. What up, D? Yeah, so I challenge anybody to give me lyrics on this because I'm not hearing them. But it's this is a club joint right here. It's a club joint. It's a drive too fast while I'm drunk. This is the kind of song you crash a car drinking and driving to, honestly.
Got 21 in the hands of a vet. 236 with he on the rest. 30 I sent you my E through the
That like button though.
nigga shaking and stressing. On my mama teach that little boy a lesson. Glock 40, that's a 10 West. ARP, he's sick, no trouble. I gave my dog with it hurt me the double. Big hit, you got a track out of stomach. Too much cat, that nigga can't stomach. I wanna be king. These niggas too soft. Remember the cup out of law. Pull out the file when I checking the job. Just wanna be king, double cover that sauce. Cody had told me he hunting for y'all. Main nigga kill a group for the ball. Paint dripping out the city got locked. All the Zen got me dropping on lock. Not the same nigga I was last year. Private tab, we just pay for it, yeah. Joe with a joint no controller. Hotline bleed, make a nigga pull soda. 2 double ice, won't fuck up a boulder. The gut of my niggas a soldier. Been a nigga block, don't play.
The ending of that, man, going a cappella on those last few bars gave it that extra like that. You know that if you ever in a fight, you beat somebody up. That last punch always has the like, I hate you. Oh, you know, it has that last, and that's what the acapella did. It was that last like slap to the face, a punch in the eye before you walk off and take his chain.
We just pay for it, yeah. Joe with a joint no controller. Hotline bleed, make a nigga pull soda. 2 double ice, won't fuck up a boulder. 6 you the gut of my nigga. Nigga block, don't play. Yeah. I told you.
That's it right there. That's my man Ass. That's Hinchy. Yeah, so I didn't catch a lot of the lyrics early on. I started catching them on the back half. And I challenged y'all to tell me what he was saying. Nobody seems to have noticed. But the delivery and the execution, especially toward the end of your bars, was fantastic because on the end of your bars, they were very clear. And that's why it didn't matter what you were saying because you had such a unique pattern about it, and then you were landing the bars clearly. Like I probably caught every last word. Yeah, that's hard, man. I'm gonna go 95 on that. That was flexing of the muscle right there. That's a great mixtape song too. Like that wouldn't be an album cut to me, or if that was an album cut, it would be like a bonus track. You know, that's one of them joints. Like I say, you throw on. That's something that leaving the bar when you probably shouldn't be driving, and you put that one on, and you feel like, oh yeah, what's up? You know what I mean? It gives you that feeling. Big shouts to the homie Ash. Let's get back into it. We got more Israel on the way. So I did like Dreams Come True as a opening track. It definitely got my attention. I think that's what your title track, or not your title track, but your intro track should do. I love the horns in the beginning and the old kind of feel, and all of a sudden it morphed into something. The drop felt very Kanye-esque. Let's get into track 2, DJ Classic, the homie King TETRUS. Peace and blessings.
There's a lot of people that came before me, carried the torch as the king, and you know, a lot of different things, but there hasn't necessarily been a king of mine.
King of the city shit. Let's go. I got the child all about TETRUS. I got the child all about. I got the child all about. Hey, TETRUS, why you stay in Miami shit? Stupid. Cause I'm from Miami, bitch. This the crib, you don't even gotta ask me. Just trying to run rap, the game is like a track meet. And on a track, ain't no way you could lap me. The city taught me so many lessons when it's beef. I promise if they see you, we don't even speak. The gun is Spanish, I let it kiss you on the cheek. Spanish, I let it kiss you on the... who the best in the world?
The gun is Spanish, I'll let it kiss you on the cheek. That's dope.
Lessons when it's beef. I promise if they see you, we don't even speak. The gun is Spanish, I let it kiss you on the cheek. I said the gun is Spanish, I let it kiss you on the... who the best in the world? That's yet to be seen. Please watch your mouth, you in the presence of the king. That's kinda...
I got you, Goon Diggity.
I stay in camo, my motherfucking Marine. I'm the king. The voice of the young people. Nice and 13, throw bullets like Marino. Step on this field, y'all more like Ray Finkel. Pockets too short and dreams is too little. They say that we lost, it's time to bring it back. See, I grew up on bass, but loving the boom bap. But they say it's got no place in rap. See, all I rock is vintage. See, I'm cool with a throwback. Treat money like the hair on my lip.
You got this delivery that's that really keeps the listener's attention, and you're throwing in some really nice bars too. But I'm just realizing you got like a almost, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a skateboard kind of, I don't know. It feels kind of like it's a little grating, but in the best possible way. It feels good. Like it sounds like you're rapping through your teeth, kind of. I don't know. I dig. Yeah, it's like my mom when she used to talk to me, when she was talking through her teeth. She was like, "Boy, you better shut up." It sounds like you're rapping like that. It's fantastic.
Mustache, Miami is a city that's all about the cash. I'm the king.
I love this beat. I love the scratches. The cuts are beautiful. This is good, man. This is good.
I got the child everybody wanna know what's going on, cause I put my heart in every single verse in every song. I beat the beat up, it's like the beat it did me wrong. I've been waiting for this chance, it seems for so long. See, my time is now, forever and beyond. King of the city, Miami like the new Babylon. Every night we take flight, bars might carry on. The legend of the king who was born to be a god. I'm just breathing on this shit. This shit is like Le Mans, we can never be even. We forever at odds, who got the key? Oh, nobody? Fuck it, I'll pick the lots, money.
I like that you did that where the beat dropped out. I don't know if that was done in the mix or if you planned that or if your engineer did that. That was dope. Because I almost feel like because of the heavy pace of this track, it's gonna feel like tiring earlier. Like I'm almost tired because it has so much energy. The beat is just, and then you're doing a good job attacking it. But now that we're getting toward the second minute of the song, I'm like, bro, I feel like I done ran. I'm tired now. I want to go sit down and have a drink of some agua.
Power, respect, we learned it from the locks, no doubt I'm the best. Shit, I don't gotta boast, I'm on an island by myself. Shout out my niggas coast, see yo, I got the tools. Call me the handyman, I fight like Pitbull. Been nice since yeah, respect my effort, cause I'm more Mike Tyson than Tyson Beckford. With respect to my elders, yo, we love your Zelda. Yeah, Blanco, yo, you so head honcho. Here for my spot and I need that shit pronto. Better have my money in the morning like Alonzo. Tetris, I'm the motherfucking king.
Yeah.
I got the child all about.
You could have kept the second verse, in my opinion, Tetris. It didn't really boost the song. You know, the song didn't get any improvement from you having another verse on there. But the beat, the cuts, the scratching, all of that I was thinking in my head, you're doing a really good job of blending more of a new school sound with you're finding a good balance between new and old school because the elements are there. You know, that's something you can break dance to. It's also a cypher type beat, and you do a good job of throwing your personality. Your inflections are really good. Now, I didn't need the second verse on this at all. This could have been a minute and 50 seconds for me, and we'd have been in and out. It'd been like a robbery. In, get the money, throw it in the bag, boom, boom. Because the second one just felt like it just extended. The song felt long because of the pace of it, and it felt longer with that second verse in there. So that's my only criticism about that. I didn't need that, but I like what you did in the first half. I really like how you throw those inflections and really show off your personality. I would go on that one right there. I would say that's probably an 87 for me, 86, 87. I think I would run it back, but I wouldn't get to that second verse because to me that could be a joint. And actually, I'm gonna throw the intro on the playlist because I like that intro. But I can't see that I wouldn't go back to that necessarily. It does have a workout feel to it, you know what I mean? So in that regard, you know, so I think 87 is a good score. Let's get into this next one. Goon Diggity Dog hit the super duper. But I like that though. Oh yeah, Rudy. I got like 40 songs tonight, man. Can you tell me which song specifically you want me to play? Just because I really can't. I got a sick wife and a baby upstairs, man. I gotta jump off of this thing at some point and go handle my business. But if you want to tell me which song you'd prefer I play, I'll definitely do that for you, my boy. I appreciate everything you do for me. Let's get into this next one right here. Goon Dog, and then I got Izzy Real, and then we got more from our homie King Tetris, who so far is doing a solid job. And then we got another ass joint on the way too. Let's get into this. MB Nell, cruising. Skater montage music facts. The real Liberty City.
On the street in my 6'4", fuck these hoes. It be hard to even trust my bros. I gave my heart and my soul. I left it at my shows. If I don't know where to go, then I've been on my own.
I like the stutter step. If I don't know where to go, then I'll be on my own. I like the stutter step about that's dope. That feels like a hezzy step in the NBA. Who watches basketball? Does anybody watch basketball?
In my 6'4", fuck these hoes. It be hard to even trust my bros. I gave my heart and my soul, I left it at my shows. If I don't know where to go, then I've been on my own. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Fuck these hoes, it be hard to even trust my bros. I gave my heart and my soul, I left it at my shows. If I don't know,
got you, Rudy.
I've been on my own. I bet they miss it. Down up on my dick, no pot to pissing. If success the best revenge against that, I'ma make a killing. Better safe than sorry. I be overthinking and my actions do the speaking. I'm not.
What do you call that? There's a nice resonance on his voice, but there's another word for that. It's really, really nice. Reverb. There's a nice reverb on his voice, and they set that perfectly because you get this slight echo. Oh man, it's nice.
In the showing feelings, money buy a rollie, can buy time, go ask the prisons. If time don't got a price, the fuck I look like wasted minutes. Death a part of life, and life's a bitch, what makes it siblings? They ain't never picture this, so every frame I never fit in. Strangers chewing louder, no allowance when they faking. Intentions never boasting, got diamonds for motivation. Hard for me to fake it, I guess it's part of my nature. It's the ones that really know you, always be the biggest haters. In my 6'4".
Hey, that's real though. The crazy part about doing this thing with the whole music thing is like people that don't know you show you way more love than the people that do. Not in my case. I got a lot of close friends that show me love, but man, some of them are haters.
These hoes, it be hard to even trust my bros. I gave my heart and my soul, I left it at my shows. If I don't know where to go, then I've been on my own. Cruising down the street and
it does have a good tone. Facts, is it?
It be hard to even trust my bros. I gave my heart and my soul, I left it at my shows. If I don't know where to go, then I've been on my own. Diamonds hitting different when the scars were sitting. Everybody got a story, I'm turning mine to a legend. Used to put it.
What he said?
Putting people in. Everybody got a story, I'm turning mine to a legend. If I don't know where to go, then I've been on my own. Diamonds hitting different when the scars were sitting.
Oh, diamonds hitting different when it's where. Diamonds hitting different when it scars where it's sitting. That's dope. That's some real good imagery too.
Everybody got a story, I'm turning mine to a legend. Used to putting people first, then we putting myself second. I'm in love with the money, I guess I got me a fetish. I got chains on my necklace, bodies up on that checklist. And them killers with me, they ready to go and wear shit. Police on them lines, watch that shit, you be texting. And not to mention, we riding with them weapons.
Police on the lines, watch that issue, be texting. Facts.
Do it for my daughter, made a promise I'll be present. Never take an L, I turn that shit into a lesson. Chains on my necklace, bodies up on that checklist. And them killers with me, they ready to go and wear shit. Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
I like this hook a lot too.
Even trust my bros, I gave my heart and my soul, I left it at my shows. If I don't know where to go, then I've been on my own. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Fuck these hoes, it be hard to even trust my bros. I gave my heart and my soul, I left it at my shows. If I don't know where to go, then I've been on my own.
All right, there's MB Nail, Cruising. I liked it, man. Definitely the tone was well. The stutter step flow in the beginning was dope. He had some lines in there. He said, if I take an L, I'm going to turn it to election. I'm not sure necessarily what that means, but it sounded cool. It's provocative, as the line from Step Brothers would say. But I think that was Step Brothers. Anyway, but it's a good song. I really, really enjoyed. He sounds good. The mixing on that is, whoever's engineering that is, they need a cookie. That's dope. I'm going to go, man, I like that song. It does wear on you only because it's very sad. And a lot of MB Nail's songs kind of make you sad. I don't know. It has a sad vibe to it. I like it, though. I'm going to go 92. We're going to keep things rolling right now. We got Goondog. He sent a quick one for some feedback. Unfinished, but he said if you can give some feedback, that'd be cool. And then we're going to jump back into Peace and Blessings. Let's check this out. Is he real decisions? Hit that like button if you would, if you could. I'd appreciate it. He was talking, in fact.
Go get this, baby. Won't be weighed down by your bad decisions, baby. I know that I've been dismissive lately. Said that you both must have missed it, baby. You get that attention you crave. Starving.
I already love that you have the female vocal on that. One thing I wish that artists would do in general, especially if they don't have, you have a good singing voice, but artists that don't have a good singing voice, when you kind of do a little melodic kind of feel, and you have a light, airy female vocal over the top of it, it boosts the song a lot. So that's a great decision. I like that.
Days you been out misbehaving. You gon' do you either way. It's always the same. I'm medicated. Rustle them couches for change. Hard no cocaine. I'ma get medicated. Venus feel I am serving the blame. Two in the same. I'ma get medicated.
Appreciate you, Wasabi. Is this emo rapper? You talking about this one?
Crazy how you didn't mention.
Ooh. Who is this?
Not an extension.
Okay.
Don't know why you didn't see it. Crying and sleeping. Stupidly, I was still there believing. I'm the one that you keep and you needed is love. After what I've been feeling, I'm done had enough. Done had enough. Trying to make better choices. Hear these voices say,
Greetings, baby. Won't be weighed up by your bad decisions, baby. I know that I've been dismissive lately. Said that you called, must have missed it, baby. Get that attention you crave. Starving for.
Wait, so you did that other vocal over those? You had it like every other line almost. That's you? That's pretty impressive. That sounds like a female. That's dope.
Days you been out misbehaving. You gon' do you either way. It's always the same. I'ma get medicated.
It was really smart. It was really smart to take it off on the back half too. That gives the track a whole different feel. That was smart. That was real smart.
You said it's this or that, no in between. If you don't get your way, then you gon' make a scene. Thinking maybe it's me. But did you see? I cannot be. You want me
produced by DJ.
Yeah, that's a good song, man. Shouts to the homie Izzy Real. That's Decisions. I like that. The last part of the song is the best mixing I've heard on any. I don't know if you mixed this one right here, but that last probably 10 bars in there where it's just you and you took off the little kind of underscoring you were doing with the high vocal and it was just you at the end. That's some of the best mixing I've ever heard on your music right there. That's a dope song. I'm gonna go 90 on that, I think. At 90 to 92. Maybe 93. Again, a lot of your music has a little bit of a somber feel to it, a little bit of a sadness, a little bit of a tear. And so, you know, I'm not always going to check in with that, but the sound is fantastic. You've really done a great job of mastering your vocals. Your vocals are always consistent. They're usually consistently a little lower to me, but you always have the same sound in every song. I don't ever get a lot of surprises, and it's usually in the songwriting again was top notch. The feature on there was very, very smart. That's a well put together song. Drop your scores right there. Izzy Real, that was Decisions. Let's get to this next joint. Peace and blessings, King Tetris. Everything Sweet featuring KOOL, RULA. All on your phone? That is crazy. All on your phone. That's wild.
Go ahead and bring it back. Yeah. Tetris. Okay. They say at the top is slim pickings. Students go to school to recite my writtens. I'm right there. Langston Hughes or Charles Dickens. I'm more worried about what girl I put my dick in. Bad choices, same story, the same plot. I mean, she good for the ride, but I nut off top. You, I ain't.
She's good for the ride, but I nut off top.
Cite my writtens, I'm right there. Langston.
He said kids go to school to learn his writtens.
Hughes or Charles Dickens. I'm more worried about what girl I put my dick in. Bad choices, same story, the same plot. I mean, she good for the ride, but I nut up top. You, I ain't popping bottles, but I'm good for popping models. Head and shoulders above the city like Sleepy Hollow. It's kinda like Twitter, for the pounds they will follow. I cop the new watch, I know that time is borrowed, this Rolex. Yo, I can't lie, I'm obsessed, but mama see me different now, I'm worth a couple racks. Humble brag, no cap, it's facts, it's like that. My future calling, I'm sorry, I'll call you right back. My chick want me to post a pic on the gram, she be posting subliminals. She miss her ex-man, she belong to the life, I get it, I understand. I'm on the edge of the streets, on the curb where they meet. Yo, my dream's a nightmare, but never met Meek, yeah. You ain't found love until you met me, yeah.
I need energy, let's talk about energy. Hold up on the bill, I need this life for free. Let's evaluate, I don't wanna insinuate, I wanna make it better me. It could be so simple.
Ooh. That hook is nasty. I thought the first verse was cool, Tetris. I thought the first verse was cool, but I'm interested to see if you lean on the sex aspect, because you've been talking a lot about your Johnson, pause, across this joint so far, which I'm not knocking that, man. If you're getting women, you should speak on it. I'm not, so I don't necessarily want to hear it. but I am gonna be interested to see where we go from here. I want to learn more about you. I'll be interested to see if the rest of the project gives us that.
Let's talk about energy. Hold off on the bill.
I'm beloved, is it?
Life for free. Let's evaluate. I don't wanna insinuate. I wanna make a better me. It could be so simple.
Woo, that hook is nice.
Shit get rough, better have your options. All that they ridicule, rising above, breaking all the rules, get rid of those toxins. Watching you cross at the end, get left like a doctor. Now I be rocking. 2 steps ahead, young man, ain't no time for no plotting. Wish upon a star, gazing from afar. Mass anticipation, patiently.
I hate the change up there. He was in pocket so tight. So his flow right there was similar to the flow that Ash had earlier. It was this very like kind of very clean delivery. Every last word in the bar is a rhyme, and it's clean. You hear that last line very clearly. If you listen back to his verse so far, you hear everything very clearly. I hate that the little change up came with the beat switch, because it kind of takes away from that feeling of the neatness of his rhymes right there.
This for the people that's watching. Shit get rough, better have your options.
Look at that.
All that they ridicule, rising above, breaking all the rules, get rid of those toxins.
That's clean, man.
Get left like a doctor, now I be rocking. 2 steps ahead, young man, ain't no time for no plotting. Wish upon a star.
And now you can't hear it as well.
Mass anticipation, patiently
I don't like that.
And hella for the better, me don't wanna get it with a fella, my nigga gracious. I have a little faith in overseas, they got your more rotation. Stop asking me why I let certain shit fly. That karma around the corner, I can see it with my key now. I'm cutting all ties, just let me be great. Ain't feeling myself, leaving and wishing them well. I'm on a mission, can't feel.
Okay.
Woo. Freedom ring dough, hit the people, see who the chant. Nah, I get me.
This dude is talented.
I need energy.
Yeah.
That ultimate energy. Yeah. I need energy. Let's talk about energy. Hold up for. I need this life for free. Let's evaluate. I don't wanna insinuate. I wanna make it better me. It could be so simple. I need energy. Let's talk about energy. Hold off on the bill. I need this life for free. Let's evaluate. I don't wanna insinuate. I wanna make
that feature is fantastic, man. That's fantastic.
What can happen when you focus? My life picture perfect, but my lens out of focus. My living icon through this Nikon. Yo, the homie snapped the cannon. I cry when I think about what happened. Cause in this life, you either feast or you famine. So medium rare is how I eat my salmon. Every night I sit and write. Went from dark horse to white knight. The King Arthur at the round table. Yo, the perfect ending to all of my fables. Best wishes to ex-bitches. All of the haters. Past I call truce. Worry about my sins later. The progress that I've made, yo, I'm truly in awe. Yo, success ain't real. Embracing all my flaws. See all your niggas flaws, so the chains what you're flying. Respect is expensive and it can't be taught. The type of shit that I'm on, yo.
I like what you said in there. You said something about these dudes being false so their chains be bright or something. I'm gonna play that back. That was a dope line. You got some dope lines coming at the end of this joint.
All of my fables, best wishes to ex-bitches, all of the haters.
That's dope.
Yo, my past I call truce. Worry about my sins later. The progress that I've made, yo, I'm truly in awe. Yo, success ain't real. Embracing all my flaws. See all your niggas flaws, so the chains what you're flying.
All you flaws, so the chain is what you flaunt.
respect is expensive and it can't be taught. The type of shit that I'm on, yo, it can't be bought. Yeah. Energy, energy, energy. No one needed more energy. Energy, energy, energy. No one needed more energy.
I need energy. Let's talk about energy. Hold off on the bill. I need this life for free. Let's evaluate. I don't want to insinuate. I want to make a better me.
So, TETRUS, your second verse was better than your first verse. I definitely like the second verse better than the first verse. RULA had a really great feature that really elevated the song. That was a great choice. He reminds me a lot of one of the Bone Thugs and Harmony. Kind of a Busy Bone, Crazy Bone mix. So I really love that. The vocalization, the speed raps, the slow, the fast. All of that was super dope. TETRUS, I don't think you came with it on that one as much. I thought your second verse was cool. I thought your first verse was kind of, you didn't really find your footing on it. The second verse, you said some things that caught my ear, talking about respect is something that can't be taught. I think it was something like that, or has to be earned. You said something really cool in there. So you had a couple things at the end that actually had some potency to it that I enjoyed. The song is 4 minutes and 31 seconds. I got to be honest, I'm never going to be a huge fan of a 4 minute, 30-second song. That's just, I don't. My mind is so far past those kind of songs. Even if it's great, you know, you just have listener fatigue at some point. So that one's all right. That one's all right. I'm gonna go 85 on that, maybe 84, 85. Not necessarily a bad track. I actually love the kind of like mysterious kind of ooh, ghastly kind of feel on the beat. The beat was cool. But it just kind of felt like you weren't sure what to do with it. I got to give it your homie RULA. He knew. He took off on that joint. He floated. It felt like you were kind of trying to figure out what direction you wanted to go. It almost felt like, so I'm coaching basketball for my daughter right now, and you'll notice what a lot of the kids do. Sorry, this is a little bit off topic, but you'll notice a lot what the kids do is they get the ball, they don't know what to do with it, and they kind of want to think, and they kind of want to, but you got to get the ball and go. You know what I mean? And so it didn't feel like it was that handoff and boom, you're up the middle. It felt like you were kind of picking your spots and it didn't land as well as we might have wanted to. But so far so good, man. Dreams Come True, I liked it a lot. King of the City is solid. So you're starting off well. 85, everything's sweet. This is probably skippable for me if I'm just being honest. I would probably skip that joint. So what do y'all know about Red Dye 3? Red Dye 3. So I actually stopped my my 8-year-old, soon to be 9-year-old, from drinking red things. I don't let her have Flamin' Hots no more. I cut all that stuff out because I'm not one of these people. Like, I grew up on Skittles. I ate them. You know, like I'm alive. I'm 37. God willing, I'll live longer. But I'm not really one of these dudes that's super like. But I'm being more careful about what I give. You know, what I give my kid, because I want her to be healthy. I don't want her to be obese. There's a lot of things that I don't want her to be. So I've been trying to help that. But California just banned Skittles. And I actually saw a list. You know, you see all these reels on Instagram where they were talking about certain things that are really cancerous for our body that other countries don't even sell. One of them that surprised me a lot was Gatorade, because I drink a lot of Gatorade. So we'll see how that goes. But according to USA Today, California just became the first state in the nation to ban the use of 4 food additives commonly found across thousands of products. They don't care about us. They really don't. We die. They'll know we'll have a lot of kids, and they'll kill our kids, and they'll just keep doing it. But Gavin Newsom signed the Skittles ban, which prohibits the sale, distribution of bromated vegetable oil, potassium bromate, paraplyberin, and Red Dye 3, 4 chemicals used across as many as 12,000 food products. So 12,000 products, and they banned 1. They banned 1 out of 12,000. So we're all gonna die of cancer. I probably shouldn't laugh at that, but that's just kind of the facts, man. Like, it happens. Let's keep things rolling, man. Let's get into the next joint from our homie King TETRUS. Peace and blessings. I love that KOOL RULA verse. KOOL RULA, he's hard. Tell homie I said salute. That joint. His section was quite nice. Let's get into this next one. Click twice, King TETRUS. Peace and blessings.
I thought I heard you, but you disappeared. And I know you noticed when you said you're scared. Are you scared of my love? Are you scared of our love? And I know you want me back, but do you know that all of the hurt from my past?
All the things that are the best, taste the best, are the worst for us, man.
Yo, it just hit me. Me and you is history. I thought we'd be together until we get 60. It's something about you. It's like you don't get me. Click twice on my Instagram. Tell me that you miss me.
All right, okay.
Tell me that you miss me. Click twice on my Instagram. Tell me that you miss me. Wake up calls from death had me feeling blessed. Lost ambitions has led to stress. It's God's mission, I would guess. Yes. How long is this road travel to success? I mean, how much do I gotta change to get change? I finally got a Porsche trying to get the range. I entertain wrong from right. Evidence in every addiction.
You actually got a Porsche? Salute to you. That's cool, man.
Advice. Yeah, see, I used to have a lady that I thought would be my wife, but I was into lavish, exotic Miami nights. Said I'd love, we aborted. Should've known fate was right. Used forgiveness as my crutch, honestly. See, I love you, I'd be my only vice. Let's wait forever and get a second chance twice. Yo, it just hit.
This is actually a pretty good song. I'm gonna run this back from the top. I actually like this a lot.
We'd be together. Yo, it just hit me. Me and you is history. I thought we'd be together until we get 60. It's something about you. It's like you don't get me. Click twice on my Instagram. Tell me that you miss me.
I like that.
I said, tell me that you miss me. Click twice on my Instagram. Tell me that you miss me. Wake up calls from death had me feeling blessed. Lost ambitions has led to stress. It's God's mission, I would guess. Yes. How long is this road travel to success? I mean, how much do I gotta change to get change? I finally got a Porsche trying to get the range. I entertain wrong from right. Evidence in every addiction and every vice. Yeah, see, I used to have a lady that I thought would be my wife, but I was into lavish, exotic Miami nights. Said I'd love, we aborted. Should've known fate was right. Used forgiveness as my crutch, honestly. See, I love you, I'd be my own.
I like how you're doing this thing where you trail off a little bit. It really gives it's like a pregnant pause. It gives the track a little air and just a little minute to go, damn, this is dope. You're talking about, this is what I was looking for. Now we're getting the introspective look. I like that more probably than a lot of things, is when you actually tap into the real you. So that's dope.
Only vice, let's wait forever and get a second chance twice. Yo, it just hit me. Me and you is history. I thought we'd be together until we get 60. It's something about you. It's like you don't get me. Click twice on my Instagram. Tell me that you miss me.
I like that, man.
I said, tell me that you miss me. Click twice on my Instagram. Tell me that you miss me. Yo, I usually don't open up the skeletons in my closet, but
open them up more, baby. That's what we love.
You know, all my friends is married. The reality of dying alone, kinda scary. All my ex got babies, oh, they doing better. So we don't even speak. Had to write them a letter. In every picture, cheese and mozzarella. I just can't believe it's me and you don't believe. Said I'm looking at your IG, you happy without me. See, I gave you everything in this world except commitment. So how then can I be mad at Madeline, Connie, even Lex, or whoever comes next? I'm so tired of begging for forgiveness via text. To my pops, I'm sorry, I finally get it now. It's hard to follow your lead if you couldn't follow your vows. See, I accept your flaws, I just wanna make you proud. See, I lack commitment, I gotta die by my decisions, tell the truth. It just feels like I'm losing it. I'm a good person, why waste time proving it? Cop the new whip and just cruising it.
So I think we should have had a style change here as far as, you know, a different pattern. It's kind of like it's just a little repetitive here, and I think you really could have used, I don't know, maybe slow it down a little bit, maybe do one of them things, maybe something's coming up where it's gonna kind of trail off. I like how you were doing that because it spaced it. Now it feels like it's getting a little repetitive, needs a little freshening up right in this part.
I owe my ego on a pedestal. Why they always bruising it? Why they always bruising it? Why they always bruising it? Yo, it just hit me. Me and you is history. I thought we'd be
It's a good song though.
Until we get 60. It's something about you. It's like you don't get me. Click twice on my Instagram. Tell me that you miss me.
I feel the pain on it.
Tell me that you miss me. Click twice on my Instagram. Tell me that you miss me.
But like, I actually really like him. Like, I know, stop, but I actually really like him. He's like super tall.
Okay.
He's like kind of funny, but like sometimes.
You don't like him. You do not like this guy.
I do.
If the first thing a woman says is he's kind of tall, she don't like you for you. You're either slinging and dangling, or she just likes tall dudes. I mean, some girls. I mean, some people literally just the physical will hook them in. But that was a dope song. It got a little stale toward the back half. I'm not talking nothing significant, but it did feel like, all right, I think I've had my fill of this. But I love that hook. Click twice on my Instagram, tell me that you miss me. Like, that kind of emotive thought process, because that's what you do. You be looking at a picture and I'ma just, I mean, that's not what I do, but that's what people do. They just, I'ma just leave this little, he's not even gonna notice it. She's not even gonna notice it. You know what I mean? Like, people see that, man. What do you think? You know what I mean? So, that was a dope way to put that. You left enough space and you were kind of trailing off in the beginning. I thought that was a real cool aspect of the song too, because I wouldn't have thought to do that. I'm always impressed when I notice that people do things that I wouldn't have thought to do, and I wouldn't have thought to just trail off like that and then come back. So that was really well done. I'm actually gonna go 94 on that song. I like that song a lot. That's actually my favorite off the project so far. And you really got heartfelt. You know, and then you made a comment in there I wish you would have expanded on. You started talking about your dad. You said, I get it now, I understand. And then you left that alone. I'm like, what? So maybe that's coming up later in the album, because now I'm like, what happened with him and his dad? What are they talking about? What was the conversation? So I'm going to add this to the playlist as well. I like this joint, man. ESMR playlist. Go check that out on Spotify. Let's get into this next one. We got my homie P. Louie. And then, matter of fact, Ash hit the super early. Let's get into the other Ash joint. We love Ash around these parts. Let's get into this right now. This is Comos Sin Caro. Maybe if it downloads. Oh, there it goes. Now I'm downloading it twice. Here we go.
I had tequila in a minute. I ain't gonna lie, this shit a little different.
Wasabi's a gremlin.
Look, they never told me the road was so lonely. Fake friend played him, nigga don't know me. Drinking tequila, como so con ghetto. I don't give a fuck if she loving my bezels. Tiffany blue when I shop, chase car hit. Never about a broad bitch, always spitting raw shit. Get so drunk, getting kicked out of the club. Leave the money in the safe, but his Glock stay on me. Mad, hold a dub when I bust you. Then
hey, you rapping kind of hard lately, Ash. You good, man? You rapping like you got some problems with people.
Look, they never told me the road was so lonely. Fake friend played him, nigga don't know me. Drinking tequila, como so con ghetto. I don't give a fuck if she loving my bezels. Tiffany blue when I shop, chase car hit. Never about a broad bitch, always spitting raw shit. Get so drunk, getting kicked out of the club. Leave the money in the safe, but his Glock stay on me. Mad, hold a dub when I bust you, then lonely. Call and pound it. Niggas could've called me.
Could've called me.
I'm on Wall Street. Never heard love for a bitch quite like you. I thought you was different, I was wrong, and I hate you. Everything about you, I just seem to hate it. But really elated for the things that you go through. Only damn but that's a fake busy bitch. You ain't doing shit.
He said, I'm elated for the things. He said, I'm elated for the things that you go through. Do you know how bad you have to dislike somebody to be very happy when they suffer? Come on, man. What's wrong with you, man?
That you go through. Only damn but that's a fake busy bitch. You ain't doing shit, shawty scrolling through the Roku. I done ran $20,000 in a month. Really talk about the money cause you niggas really broke too. Ain't got accounts. Talk about the mouse. Mom saying with the money, niggas mismanage the house. Never trust a bitch with no love, no amount. Never trust a rookie, go hit band or the house bands. Cooking with the rats, cause they yeeking and bounce. Geeking them out.
556 or the 223. Cow to the face, got your bitch choosing. Quick flip a brick, swift like my name Bruce Lee. So life is so thick.
He said, cow to your face, got your girl choosing.
556 or the 223. Cow to the face, got your bitch choosing. Quick flip a brick, swift like my name Bruce Lee. So life is so thick when I speak like I spit two teeth. Hit a lick in the whip, I'm two-door cooping. Chicks kinda thick, two fat ass groupies. Stealing all glass, just
fat ass groupies.
Damn. Never felt love, only lust in this partly. Need a dark skin, I ain't fucking with a Barbie hardly. Ever wanna go out to the parties, largely. Fucking with the diamonds, don't call me. Probably in the booth from a lab rat, scratch that. Put me in the top 5, got me head hunting with the Drake like it's Baghdad. Niggas couldn't catch that.
With the Drake like it's Baghdad.
Gonna grab that Glock in my left lap, Zeke in my right lat. Drape in the block of the 5, put a lead back. Pull a nigga cat back, cost good and get a little statement out of me. Follow with a prodigy, task for the right side. Jug a nigga for the strap, but a comment out for me. Bust a window with a bend. Man, we couldn't get out of G.
Man, fuck that. Cut your scalp off. Hey, you ain't nothing but a cash up and wait, little hoe ass nigga.
Ash raps like he raps all the time. Like I think I would be a better rapper if I rapped more. Ash, you seem like the type of dude that walks down the street rapping to yourself stuff that you just wrote. And I love it. It comes out in the performance, which is dope. I actually disagree with you, Swish. That feature was weird, but it almost, I think we got to get more creative like that on tracks. Like, that stood out because it was weird. And then Ash came right back. He only gave him like 6 bars. He might have gave him 8 bars. He didn't give him a big, like, section of the song. He was like, you know what? Come say this stuff. And it's going to take the listener. It took me to go, what the hell is this? And then after that, and it was over, and Ash was, so at least it provides something different. Was it a good feature? $2 gets you through. Swish knows the deal. Yeah, no, the homie Swish is a rapper. Excuse me, well, Swish is too, but I'm talking about my man Ash. Yeah, so I liked it a lot. You had kind of the seesaw flow toward the end. You were like, it was up and down toward the back half, which was fine. I think overall I'm gonna go 92 on that joint, man. I love the way you're rapping in the beginning of it. That caught my attention really well. The things you were saying, like and then I'm elated for what you're going through. Come on, man. Let's go. I see no flaws. 100, he says. We're going to get in a Swish in just a minute. We're going to pop into another joint from the homie King Tetris. Peace and Blessings, the album tonight. Big shouts to South Florida 305. The gang down there. Rudy H2. You know what it is, man. King Tetris. This is Love Jones. I hope this is hot, man. The movie's dope. Can't have a song called Love Jones and have it not be a slap. With I Am Iconic is also in this joint. Let's check it out. Peace and blessings. Now, I feel you, Swish. I feel you. It's not for everybody.
If you rather me, don't gotta work for the both of us. Put you in the driver's seat. Don't gotta hurt in the love. When you ride with me, don't worry when tomorrow comes. I'll put you in the driver's seat.
So it's interesting. I feel like we're moving into a more R&B-esque type of section of this project. And then I know you got the Travolta vs. Jackson with Shottie, and I know Shottie ain't no R&B dude, so we're about to get another change up pretty quickly here. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
I'll put you in the driver's seat. Don't gotta hurry now, 'cause we stay in control. In the name of love, 'cause we stay in control. In the name of love.
Being the best is not a compliment. Never got time to ponder my accomplishments. You wish me death, I wish the opposite. Crazy what can happen when you walk around with confidence. I guess you say I turned it around. To tell the truth, like the roof is proof, it's stuck now. My ex gotta be mad, she should've stuck around. Now I answer texts and models and blue checks. She ain't got no ass, so it's all about the neck. My assistant.
She ain't got no ass, so it's all about the neck. I like that. I'm a fan of that. I also like how you started the track off panning from left to right in the headphones. That was a solid decision.
Just said we invited to the Met. Well, that's kinda extreme, but please never wake me from this dream. You asked if I was happy, what does it even mean? You said that you love me, I don't even believe it. But something about the scenery, the city's so scenic. I gotta love Jones for your body and your skin tones. When I'm in your presence, only time I feel at home.
This feels very 808 and Heartbreaks-esque.
Put you in the driver's seat. Don't gotta hurry in the name of love. When you ride with me, don't worry when tomorrow comes. I'll put you in the driver's seat.
would have liked this more as an interlude, Tetris, because this is a 3-minute 45-second song. You're taking too long on this. I like what you were kind of doing. It felt very Kanye-esque to me. You got a lot of, I don't know if you're influenced by Kanye at all, but you have some very Kanye-like elements. But this, y'all like this more than I do. I think I'm kind of like, all right, man, let's get to it.
Open up my heart, I'm ready to get hurt again. Do me no favors, let's hope hope wins. I feel like connection, it's like we got twins. Starting to think me and you was more than friends. What if somehow hope is destiny's revenge? Moments are just moments, it's all just pretend. But there's hope for us, hope. You even laugh at my jokes. My mom said you're cool and my sisters approve. Nah, you be acting funny, I think you love the crew. She wear Jason West, this gotta be a test. My homie Chav saw you up on his page. He showed me at the gallery when we was playing spades. Amazing grace, how sweet is the sound? You told me that you love me, but do you love me now? Forgiveness, it takes time. I say you love you, but it's more than just a rhyme. Check.
Gotta work for the both of us. Put you in the driver's seat. Gotta hurt and love. When you ride with me, gotta worry when tomorrow comes. Put you in the driver's seat. Gotta hurry now, 'cause we stay in control.
Yeah, so right there, Love Jones, King Tetris. I don't like how long it is. I don't like how long the instrumentation played. I see why you did it. It creates kind of an art gallery vibe in my head. It creates kind of like a cool feeling. I was thinking like I could see being outside in the winter. I don't know if you guys ever been to like outdoor art galleries. They have art galleries outside sometimes. Here in Arizona they do, so you can go and it's kind of chilly, but you put a little jacket on, you get some hot cocoa, or maybe you get some liquor. You can get whatever you want. They have little stands, and you can look at this art and stuff. And this is the kind of stuff that'll be playing. It has a very cool, chic vibe. But for me as a listener, if I'm rolling around the car, I'm putting this album on. From this, I want the second verse. The second verse had a lot of imagery talking about he showed me the page while we're playing spades. Like, that's dope. I can see that situation in my mind. That's the only part of the song that I really connected with. And then I think I need probably about 45 seconds less of the instrumentation. The instrumental is dope. The voice is beautiful. It's nice. It's grown. It's sexy. Like I said, it has an art gallery chic. You know, I go to Scottsdale very rarely, but when I do, it has a Scottsdale, you know, wealthy feeling to it. It does. It kind of says wealth a little bit to me. But I don't need that much of it. I'm a blue collar dude. You know, I go to dive bars. I'm not that guy. So it doesn't resonate with me as much. But I do like the overall ambiance of the song, the feeling of it, and the fact that it takes my mind somewhere immediately are all great things about the track. So I'm going to go 88 on that. It was just too long for me. But I did like what you did on the second verse. The first verse I kind of slept through, from being completely candid. But the second verse had a little bit more color to it, and I really felt like you were more in your zone on that one. Molly music. Let's see here. Where we at? Oh, I got this next one. We're going to jump into this. You know what? I'll do it after the next song. Let's get into a joint from my homie H2 Owens. You sent me two. Let's get into is it Rossi? I've never heard of these two dudes. Gloomy Sunday. I don't know these cats, so I want to start there. You sent me two of them, so or one is just a radio edit. So we'll play the raw one. We're raw and cut out here. Is it Rose? Dead End Kids featuring Hash. All right. Let's check this out. I'm going to put the homie on the screen. Give me just a second.
Yeah.
Rose
this is dedicated to the unseen and the voiceless. Every day making difficult choices. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Look, ain't it hard to stay on a straight and narrow? Pockets empty at the bottom of the barrel. You better duck when you looking at the barrel. You feeling stuck at the bottom of that barrel. You taking chances, you know this shit is real. You at your sentence and this shit is getting real. You take the cards you dealt, you never take a deal. Now you in the cell, time standing still. Tell me how it feel.
Deep. This reminds me of Blue. I don't know if y'all know Blue in Exile. Under the Heavens, that whole their group. That just reminds me of Blue a little bit.
The life of the dead end kids, counting ends till it's time to do it big, that's just the life of the dead end kids, counting ends till it's time to do it big. You killed the op when you could've made amends, no parole, it's too late to repent, they cop pleas, your so-called friends. You kept it real, was it worth it in the end? Locked in the box from the blocks that you spend, knowing time is money, gotta watch how you spend. You kept it real, was it worth it in the end? You kept it real, was it worth it in the end?
Like the dead end kids, we used to play in the streets, play in the streets.
The beat sounds like, I don't know if y'all are old enough to know MASH. The beat sounds like the end of a MASH episode, so I gotta tell you, it's that one horn and burr, 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 burr. It's a little tough for me to listen to. Whenever I heard that MASH theme come on, I turned it off because it's the same note, and I just every time I would cut it off. So I don't love that, but I do love what he's talking about. The content is fantastic. His delivery is actually pretty strong as well. But it's not. It's a little dated. It doesn't feel as fresh, and it doesn't necessarily feel like he's got the energy behind it either. It feels very straightforward. But I do like what he's talking about, and there's a lot of like from the chest kind of conversation. You can feel he's putting himself into it.
Like the dead end kids, we used to play in the streets, play in the streets. Half good, half shit now. Like the dead end kids, we used to play in the streets, play in the streets, play in the streets. Like the dead end kids, we used to play in the streets, never worrying about grief.
Look. My Uncle Bozy did a bid, that was my first encounter. Grew up in it, I'm a product of the worst surroundings. I'm thinking I was like 5, pops was weighing up. Right in front of me and bro, he gave the game to us. Never had a chance, we were cursed. I lit to see my little brother riding in that hearse. Looking at my mama as she cried, that shit hurt. Really got me feeling like it should have been me first, but that's God's plan. I'm not a dummy, I'm a smart man. I made it through, my heart of gold helped me navigate a dark path. Taking chances, boy, I should've died 100 times. I really feel like prison saved a nigga life. Get another chance to do it different.
That's a bar. Homie said he feels like prison saved his life. Wow, I didn't expect that.
I'm really seeing living from a different light. Inshallah, we make it home to kiss the kids goodnight. Never fold, please believe we putting up a fight.
Like the dead end kids, we used to play in the streets, play in the streets, play in the streets. Like the dead end kids, we used to play in the streets, play in the streets. Half good, half shit now. Like the dead end kids, we used to play in the streets.
That right there. Rose, Gloomy Sunday. I like the contrast of the two tones of their voices. They actually sit next to each other pretty well. I do wish, because of that horn that was so loud in the background, it drowned it out. Gloomy, I think that's Gloomy Sunday on the second verse. It drowned his verse out a bit, but I definitely like how they sound together. That's not a bad track. That horn, that wasn't great for me. All in all, I think I'm at an 83 with this, 83, 84. I thought it was a solid song. I like the content of both of the verses. It wouldn't be a repeat listen for me. Musically, it's a good song. But that beat, I couldn't put that back on. I couldn't. But I do. I want to hear more from these cats. I want to hear more because I think the juxtaposition of the two sounds is pretty dope. But that beat did not do it for me. Let's get into this next one. I skipped you, Swish. My bad. You didn't even say nothing. I appreciate you. Let's get into it right now. This is Swish. He hit the super duper dollar to it, get you through. He knows what it is. All of Me version 2. My man Swish. Ooh, I like that.
The more you push me out, the closer that I get. Wear me all around your town like your favorite sweater vest. Guess it ain't enough to burn the whole thing to ash. Stress less with the best in the flash. Dead set in my ways, cause the best never lasts. Maybe I just caught a stray from this gun battle blast. Off days out of cause these days overcast.
Let's bring this back. I like this. I'm trying to make sure I hear what you're saying.
Strong as my day. Yeah. The more you push me out, the closer that I get. Wear me all around your town like your favorite sweater vest. Guess it ain't enough to burn the whole thing to ash. Stress less with the best in the flash. Dead set in my ways, cause the best never lasts. Maybe I just caught a stray from this gun.
Dead set in my ways, cause the best never lasts. I don't know what that means. I like it. It sounds cool. It sounds provocative. Bronson. What's up, homie? Denver, Colorado's in the building. Big shouts to Rose and Gloomy Sunday. You got the lyrics down there? I'm glad. I actually heard you pretty well, but I had to run it back to catch it again. Let's keep it going.
Blast all days out of cause these days overcast. Spell strong is my deadly. All for my back and it's all for the rap. And if I spin out on this highway, down low, I know that they gon' celebrate. Cause that boy ain't got his mind straight. Down low, more beats, maybe I redefine great. Down flow, more drink, baby, I need to hydrate. Yeah. I said I need to. Cut it and mix it, cause mastering been my hobby. I've been the king of my hill. Boy, you can go as Bobby. It's all about that wax. Just go as Mr. Miyagi. Checking up on my.
I've been the king of my hill. You can go as Bobby. I like that. Yeah, this beat is silly. So I'm looking at the lyrics and I was reading them back. I was trying to catch up. I couldn't find him for a while. I was just staring at the screen going, I don't know where he is. So you said maybe I just caught it straight from a gum battle blast. Off days or the on, cause the days overcast. Spell strong is my deadlift. I don't know what you're talking about in that first part. Now you're starting to like heat up a little bit. That King of the Hill line was dope.
My hill, boy, you can go as Bobby. It's all about that wax. Just go as Mr. Miyagi.
I like that.
On my stats, I wonder when you gon' find me.
I like that.
My dad, I wonder what he been.
I like that.
I wonder what he would think about the shit that is something riding. I never mind it, cause I'm giving it my all. Star struck in the night, fall deep in the crawl, walk, run on the beach, whatever, just make it raw. It's all.
I like that.
Wax on.
You sound a little like Bubba Sparks in this second verse. What do you say? What do you say? Walk, run on the beats, whatever, just make it raw. You got like a twang in your voice. It sounds. I love Bubba Sparks though, so that's not a problem to me.
It's all for the rap, wax on till it's soft. If it's all burn to ash, then there's no one left to call. And if it's all just in the past, then I just don't recall.
I like the second part of the song a lot more than the first part, Swisher, because the first part I know what the hell you were talking about, but the second part it felt just more comfortable, and you felt more in lockstep with what you wanted to say. Your delivery felt better. Or maybe it was the same. I just didn't get the first part of the song. The second part is dope. Cut it, mix it, master it, been my hobby. I've been the king of my hill. Boy, you can ask Bobby. It's all about the wax. Go ask Mr. Like that's all of that is dope. I don't know about the first part. So keep half of the song would be my feedback. All in all, I'd probably go. I love that beat, so I'd probably go 85. And if it was just the second half on, it's probably a 90 to be honest with you. But the first half, you had me lost. So Rudy, are you telling me that was Rose on both of those verses in that song? That's impressive. If he can sound distinctly, he sound like two different rappers. That's pretty wild to me. Let's jump back into it. Peace and blessings. Just had the last one, Love Jones, which in my opinion should have been an interlude. I think that should have been half of the time. So you should have been about 130 something. That's bad math. I don't think that's right. Maybe 140 something. And that should have been in and out. Click Twice is my favorite song by far. And I like Dreams Coming True. So right now I would say we're at like we got 2 repeats out of 5 songs. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good ratio so far. And Love Jones, like I said, if it was half the time, I wouldn't skip it. So that's like 5 and that's like 2.5. Let's get into this next one. Travolta versus Jackson, King Tetris, Shottie. Peace and blessings.
The world with my dick out. The big and it's time for me to pig out. I talk money, I was born with a slick mouth. Slick how? Me in the store, never seeing eyebrows. My chick never leave the crib without her eyebrows. In some lashes, we live life lavish. Y'all just average, I'm sorry, it's been established. We travel the world, we running the apparatus. I'm from the other side, never mind, let's keep it quiet. See, I don't say too much, my peeps prone to riot. No warning shots, cause y'all don't respect violence. So
I like what you're doing on this one. I like what you and I like the what do you say? I'm from the other side. Be quiet. Like we're not gonna get into all of that. I like that. I like that.
Born with a slick mouth, slick how? Me in the store, never seeking eyebrows. My chick never leave the crib without her eyebrows. In some lashes, we live life lavish. Y'all just average. I'm sorry, it's been established. We travel the world, we running the apparatus. I'm from the other side. Never mind, let's keep it quiet. See, I don't say too much. My peeps prone to riot. No warning shots, cause y'all don't respect violence. So when you get shot, please don't be shocked. Yo, bitch wanna ride the dick with no shocks. She tell me
with no shocks.
Get that shit a lot. Oh, you the best? Bro, something ain't adding up. Set money, test your faith, so be careful who you trust. Spit bars in the matrix. Yo, you know the deal. Plan B is the only time I see the blue pill. Check. If I can't save the world, then tell me who will.
Not you. So that means it could hit the 5 guys up there? It's possible. You should have fucking shotguns.
The homie got killed in front of his neighbor's door. Some pussy ass jack boy, well, let me not say no more. They told me it ain't safe no more, but shit ain't never been safe, regardless of your skin race. Bro, you gotta breathe, there's too much carbon in your intake. You don't want that smoke, you be coughing off the cartridge in your pen vape.
Did you hear what he just said? Oh my goodness.
Bro, you gotta breathe, there's too much carbon in your intake. You don't want more, but shit ain't never been safe, regardless of your skin race. Bro, you gotta breathe, there's too much carbon in your intake. You don't want that smoke, you be coughing off the cartridge in your pen.
Coughing off the cartridge in your pen.
I throw away the pen, and all that's left is Shottie after Big and J. Wait, what did he say? You gon' rank yourself among the goats when you ain't never left the city, Dre? You ain't got no cosign from Diddy, Dre, Khaled or Preem. You gotta snap out of them dreams. What he think he ate? Well, I don't take a swing if it ain't for the fences. You scrolling through my Twitter looking for offenses. I'm trying to move this merchandise from foreign fences. Match my purchase price and maybe then we'll form a friendship. The chip on my shoulder got a chip on his shoulder.
Boss talk? Hold on. Boss talk? Y'all gotta listen back to that one. Okay, I see you.
I'm trying to move this merchandise from foreign fences. Match my purchase price and maybe then we'll form a friendship.
Match my purchase price. Don't ask me for no discount. You want a verse? You pay what I tell you, and maybe we. I love it. Oh. Mwah.
The chip on my shoulder got a chip on his shoulder. I get a little shine and I see the shift in your aura. I smell a bitch like I just took a whiff at Sephora. Inhale a piff, it's instant euphoria. You going through my shit trying to figure the formula. Like this don't really fit with my vision of Florida. Let it run, B. Yeah. And I know what you're thinking, but this is for all of you. Let's go. Check. Did I do that right?
Say you and me to do some rap-ish. That right there's a banger. Travolta versus Jackson. I love that. That beat felt so it felt like what's the name of that movie? Boom, 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 Uma Thurman. It felt Kill Bill-ish. It felt like it had that kind of, I don't even know how you describe that, but like I loved it. The beat was fantastic. That's the first thing I noticed. I thought TETRUS did a really good job of setting the table. TETRUS played point guard on that. Everything he was saying was cool. He was right on beat. Like I was really grooving to his verse. It felt really good. And then Shottie came in and just he blew it away. It was almost like a fast break. I've been watching a lot of NBA, so you about to get a lot of NBA references. But it felt like a fast break when somebody lobs a oop and the homie just dunks it. He dunks it hard. That was great. That was a great song. I enjoyed that a lot. I'm gonna go 96 on that. I like that song a lot. I'm a fan. That's a good joint right there, man. Big shout out to King TETRUS. He's doing a great job. I mean, like I said, if you can make a project, so you got 11 songs on this project. If you can make a project that has 2 out of 11 songs that are actually repeatable, in my opinion, you did a pretty good job. Like that's good. I don't think people understand how hard it is to make songs that people will want to listen to. So I think you got 3.5 already out of 7. So so far you're delivering in my opinion with what's to be expected of you. I want to show y'all this real quick. This is crazy, and I hope this never happens to anybody. This made me sad. I'm put it on the screen real quick, and then we'll jump back into the music. Alaska Airlines pilot hit with 83 counts of attempted murder. So this old weird looking dude right here will not be seeing the outside of a prison cell for some time. He tried to turn the plane's engine off in the middle of the flight. Bro, if you want to kill yourself, please do just take yourself. You don't have to take hundreds of other people. So 44-year-old, I'm not saying this dude's name, was on a flight from Seattle to San Francisco. He sat in the jump seat. That's the seat toward the front. I think that's usually near the exit row. And she usually has pilots and airline staff. And so, long story short, he was in the flight deck and tried to turn off the engine. If you're gonna do this, just do it to yourself. Let's keep things rolling. When I read that, I was angry. I'm like, can people just, if you don't want to be here no more, man, life is hard. I don't have a lot of judgment about that, honestly. I hope people can find a way to stick around. But if you're gonna go, just go yourself. Don't nobody need to go with you, man. That's a journey you need to take alone, my man. So enjoy your time in prison for doing that dumb stuff. Let's get to this next one. 4 a.m. type-ish. My man P. Louis. Let's check him out.
Hey, last year I was lost in the sauce. I was down bad, I was falling apart. I can out rap you, I'm honest to God, man. I ain't sleeping, I've been balling a lot. I'm on my 4 a.m. type shit. I've been on my hype shit. Gotta knock a motherfucker out like Tyson. Why you always gotta run your mouth, stay silent? I don't care about what you talking about, I'm vibing. Homie, I do not cap. I don't even got hats. Pull up to the spot wearing all black. Why you wanna talk smack? You ain't even all that. You can't get a text or a call back. Bitch, I've been on one with too many shots. I done lost count. Chilling in the cutting, I've been sniffing on this compound. I don't wanna fuck, but I'm finna fuck at the ox now. Bitch, better be grateful, cause you chilling with a boss now. Big dick, energy, I got the wrist. I don't wanna talk to you unless the cash app hit. I got the Velcros on, still tripping shit. And my cell phone's gone, I've been ignorant. Okay, I'm zooted to the moon while I'm zooming an Uber. Consuming all these shrooms, I'm a stupid abuser. I'm tweaking off the rocks and now I'm obsessed. So I'll be sleeping with your mom, I'm Delonte West. I've been doing blow off of our butt cheeks. Hit it 3 times in a row, now she wanna cuff me. Energy's so pure than my sweat's cologne. I'm drunk and I'm stumbling home. I'm on my 4 a.m. type shit. I've been on my hype shit. Gotta knock a motherfucker out like Tyson. Why you always gotta run your mouth, stay silent? I don't care about what you talking about, I'm vibing. Homie, I do not cap. I don't even got hats. Pull up to the spot wearing all black. Why you wanna talk smack? You ain't even all that. You can't get a text or a call back. A red word, she would get slapped. Show 'em what it's like to be that pimp dad. You already know, gotta get cash. And when I get that bag, yeah, I flip that. You know, when I run, I hit the touchdown. Yeah, I ain't need to deal with no fuck clowns. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be up now. Take a little sip, sit down, smoke a blunt, wow. I be feeling real elevated. Let these niggas keep talking, but they hella hate it. You know me, y'all take a sip of melonade. You already know, yeah, I smoke that gelinade. Take it out, man, yeah, I'm getting paid. Downstairs, cash in hand every day.
That right there was 4 a.m. type-ish. That's the homie P. Louis. So this song would only work for me if I was in the club super drunk. This is a perfect I'm drunk, and I just want to, like, hear something and throw my hands up and be wild. I think this would have a lot of Caucasian women badly twerking. And that's cool. It's a lane, it's a vibe for it, man. And I think you definitely have a market for this. I'm not the market by any stretch of the imagination on this one. It's definitely not for me. So my score has to be taken with a grain of salt, because I wouldn't listen to this outside of being at a club that probably had a lot of, which I probably wouldn't be at, but probably had a lot of young Caucasian women in it. But I do think that's your market. And Vegas, like, I think this would do well in Vegas, because most of the people are super drunk. So I'm gonna go. It was fine. The rapping you did in the beginning of the track was fine. You said some funny things. I'm gonna go. I'll go 82, but it's not for me. It's definitely not for me. Let's get back into it. So we're rolling through this album at a pretty good clip, and I'm enjoying it. I really am, Tetris. I think you have definitely done a lot to keep me engaged in every track, and it's just not a lot of. I was listening to JID's album the other day, and like, he is a just out of this world rapper, but he's not always that engaging. It's like, bro, I know you say a lot of slick things, but I need you to do something to grab me during your verses. And he doesn't always deliver that. Let's get into this next one. What It Is, King Tetris, peace and blessings. Yeah, D, I agree. It feels like it's a little manufactured for sure.
Sometimes you go on a date and you hope it's your forever. Later that night you find that it is what it is. Let's get it right.
I ain't never been in love with you. Gotta keep it real with you. You just gotta move on, cause I already moved on. You know what it is, we ain't gotta lie, we too grown. You knew what he was, I ain't never did nothing wrong. Always keep it playing, I don't never make the wrong move. Probably get offended if you catch me in the wrong mood. Never show no love to this bitch, you stay on ran through. Gotta get the love to the people that done raised you.
Let's take a second, go back to the beginning. Some people go to live, try and live for a living. Life filled with women, will I ever see children? Lord, I know you blessed me, but when these moments end, the reward acknowledgement, never intent, but times is hard. Sometimes.
So I wonder, Tetris, how old are you, bro? Just out of curiosity, you don't have to share if you don't want to. I'm just curious because I feel like there's a yearning for something more within you, and that's a feeling I'm taking from this project. So I find that interesting.
You gotta vent. When you said this life for me, tell me exactly what you meant for real. It's like the will you gotta reinvent. Time is currency. How much money have you spent? Got it from the mud, I built brick by brick. Loyalty forever, no way that I could switch. Needed this chance, cause I know that this is it. Pray to God for forgiveness, knowing I'ma sin again. Looking at these lists, how I'm not in your top 10. Two wrongs to make it right, but tonight we make it even. I needed to believe, rap's all that I believe in. So how then, how I make peace with all my demons? Come as you are, you'll never see me again. Yeah. You never see me again. Said come as you are. Shit.
I want to play this back. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I want to run this back. I just don't know how I feel.
Reinvent, time is currency. How much money have you spent? Got it from the mud, I built brick by brick. Loyalty forever, no way that I could switch. Needed this chance, cause I know that this is it. Pray to God for forgiveness, knowing I'ma sin again. Looking at these lists, how I'm not in your top 10. Two wrongs to make it right, but tonight we make it even. I needed to believe, rap's all that I believe in. So how then, how I make peace with all my demons? Come as you are, you'll never see me again. Yeah. You never see me again. Said come as you are. Shit, let's go.
I felt like that was supposed to be more powerful than it was. I do like that you're bearing your emotions and you're being vulnerable, and that's what I've been looking for. So I do like that.
I ain't never been in love with you. Gotta keep it real with you. You just gotta move on, cause I already moved on. You know what it is, we ain't gotta lie, we too grown. You knew what it was, I ain't never did nothing wrong. Always keep it playing, I don't never make the wrong move. Probably get offended if you catch me in the wrong mood. Never show no love to this bitch, you stay on ran through. Gotta get the love to the people that done raised you. Running through this money and these hoes like a running man. If you turn your heart to the streets, ain't no going back. You know what it is, we ain't.
Is there a feature on this Tetris, or is this just you?
Gotta lie, we too grown. You knew what it was, I ain't never did nothing wrong. Always keep it playing, I don't never make the wrong move. Probably get offended if you catch me in the wrong mood. Never show no love to this bitch, you stay on ran through. Gotta get the love to the people that done raised you.
I work hard, no I can't fuck up, nobody to fall on. I'm my own backup, peace worth more than the money in the brink strut. But you can't help who you love since when you departed. I forgot when I started, showing you my heart, but now I become heartless. Fruits of the labor have yet to harvest. No lie, you got me good, but I'm good regardless. So yeah, I sent that text and you don't write back. I love the pussy because the pussy bites back, especially when I eat it like a nightcap. What's crazy is you don't.
I don't like that.
What I'm saying, I got what you need, so we belong together, but it's sneaky when we lean. Forget the BS, it's time to double back. You my entire world, but double that. My pride won't ever let me say I want you back. Maybe it'll change when we fade to black. One thing that I learned, everything in this world, yeah, we gotta be earned. Yeah.
I ain't never been in love with you. Gotta keep it real with you. You just gotta move on, cause I already moved on. You know what it is, we ain't gotta lie, we too grown. You knew what it was, I ain't never did nothing wrong. Always keep it playing, I don't never make the wrong move. Probably get offended if you catch me in the wrong mood. Never show no love to this bitch, you stay on ran through. Gotta get the love to the people that done raised you. Running through this money and these hoes like a running man. If you turn your heart to the streets, ain't no going back. You know what it is, we ain't gotta lie, we too grown. You knew what it was, I ain't never did nothing wrong. Always keep it playing, I don't never make the wrong move. Probably get offended if you catch me in the wrong mood. Never show no love to this bitch, you stay on ran through. Gotta get the love to the people that done raised you.
What it is, King Tetris, peace and blessings. So my problem with that, I realized I was trying to think it through in my head as I was listening to the end of the song. My problem with this one is that you have a situation with somebody and you didn't explain it very well in the song. Because I think you wrote this song from a particular situation, like a real experience where you have somebody that like you care about, but they want to be with you physically more than maybe stable. They don't really want to have a stable thing with you, or they have somebody else, but they still love you. So you're smashing on the low, that type of thing. And I wish you'd have told that story. I got the gist of it by piecing it together, but I feel like you could have been very specific about how you could have told the story through the song. And I think it would have had more continuity because it felt like you were kind of dropping hints in these little pieces. But I'm like, all right, so what happened? You know what I mean? I want to hear the story. You didn't give us the story on this lost love or this thing that's on the low. In the beginning of the song, you said something about you meet somebody, and this is why I think you're trying to find like happiness, because you said earlier in the song sometimes you meet somebody and you're excited, and then at the end of the night you realize it is what it is, so you probably smash them, whatever the case may be, and you go, oh, this isn't really what I thought it was. So I like that I'm getting the vulnerability out of you. I don't think you executed on that song as well. I think you really could have told the story of whatever you're talking about, and I think that would have been more potent. It would have been more digestible. So from that standpoint, I'm probably at about an 83 on this song, maybe 84. I probably wouldn't. I did love the hook. I don't know if the hook was you, but that hook was fantastic, and that's why I was a little disappointed in the execution of the song, because it's like, oh, you had the hook set up. Shout to, hold on, man. Let me give you a horn for your self-awareness. I gotta respect the self-awareness and the honesty. He's like, yeah, I probably could have left this off. I respect that though, and yeah, you could have, for sure, you could have. And I just think for if you have another opportunity like this, I would just tell the story of whatever you're talking about. Because like I said, I think you dropped breadcrumbs, but I'm like, so what happened? You know, I'm trying to find out what actually took place. That's funny, man. I appreciate your self-reflection right there. That made me chuckle. Let's take a quick break from the project. Also, I like it so far. I think you've really delivered on a lot of the tracks. Let's get into this Trip joint. Trip's got a new project coming out. Big shouts to Trip. I found him by way of the homie. What's my man's name? He's out in Denver. He's dope. It escapes me at the moment. Big shout out to him though. It'll come back to me at some point. Let me get into this joint right now. This is Trip, Back on It. King Ruiz. I just realized. Big shout out to King Ruiz.
True. What's up, bro? It's Lava. Sorry for the late response, bro. I just got off this shitty-ass fucking job. And I'm so fucking ready for us to blow up, bro, so we don't have to do this shit anymore. Anyways, I was just calling to see how the album was doing, bro. Heard a couple tracks the other day. That shit was crazy fire. Speaking of music, I got this Benny the Butcher Conway shit that I've been working on. Bro, insane. The lyrics are crazy, bro. Let's hop on that shit. Like, anytime you got time, let's hop in the studio, bro.
Hey, shut the fuck up before I smack you with his hand up. With his space cruiser like my first name, Lando. Look at how she handle. Hold up, wait, where the fuck I lando? Yeah, I'm playing strings, plus I'm plucking like a banjo. I might snap my fingers, turn to dust, call me Thanos. Chopping off your fingers, cook them up like a cannibal. And my flow is Hannibal. Now my flow is alien invasion. Gotta move it how I'm shaking. Mama stuck up in the labyrinth, I just don't know how to peek it out. Trying to chew some cabbage, I just don't know how to peek it out. Yeah, she got that.
This has an insane clown posse meth head feel to me, and I don't really care for. You were talking about eating a dude's finger. I have no interest in that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna let this first verse play. I'm gonna skip to the second verse because this doesn't interest me at all.
Mouth. Yeah, she got that icky Vicky. Hold up, wait, I dick it down. Rolling dank, I lick it down. Don't drink no liquor now. I'm smoking weed, enjoying life. Who is that? I'll kick it out like Judas did to Jesus Christ. You could live the meanest life. You could be unique. I'm
on land to the cackalack. In this life, it's hard to stay asleep. Don't sleep. When the tummy growl, know that I'm hungry now. And when the hunger hit, bitch, I'm back on my shit. In this life, it's hard to
This beat is actually decent.
with these punks, MGK and knuckleheads wildin'. When it comes to running game, I'm a couple miles in. Just a Filipino boy from another island. Strong land to the Kakalaki. On track, and that's exactly all that talking shit. You got some Zackleys. So brush your teeth and your shoulders off, and watch when you leaving bitches with mixed feelings. The bipolar sort. Icy bars flow as cold as north.
This second verse is going crazy. I don't know if Lava Guy was the first, but this sounds like a Trip verse right here. He's starting to spaz a little bit. He said, watch who you leaving feelings on, the bipolar sort. That's funny.
One night the hustle never been the sort. Me sorted out the pros and cons, but then my dogs, to them I never short. Just pour a drink and helping out in court. Of course. When the money's up, we all gon' eat. When the money's down, we all don't sleep. When the tummy growl, know that I'm hungry now. And when the hunger hit, bitch, I'm back on my shit. When the money's up, we all gon' eat.
I like the second verse, Trip. I think that's you, and that's dope. That first verse, I didn't like it. Dude sound like a hillbilly talking about eating fingers and stuff. You're never gonna get far with me with only person that I actually liked that said stuff like that was Eminem. Eminem said stuff like that, but he was such a dope rapper. You kind of ignored the content. You're like, this dude is crazy, but he's rapping. So you know what I mean. So you kind of just said, eh. But I did like your verse, Trip. That song's not for me. I'm gonna probably go 75 on that. I don't know that I would spin that back. I liked your verse and the way you came on and the energy you had and just the command of the beat that you took, but I would play it again. Let's get to this next one. PB&C, Peanut Butter and Crackers. Maybe. My man King Tetris. Peace and blessings.
We don't take no L. Check. First off, I really rap. That nigga, I'm really that. Talk white, I'm really black. Want peace with a beef attached. Ride Chevys and Cadillacs. Can't you slip it, you can't relax. Want the real shit, this is that. Stop with all that chit chat. My bitch bad with a big bag. 1,000 likes on Instagram. Phone calls on the boulevard. You never get no chick back. Now I'm worth a couple $100,000. Haters around like ceiling fans. These niggas learn sign language. Shit's getting out of hand. With a mini rocket, you know what's coming. You can't stop it. You stay talking. Just
we're gonna bring this joint back. I'm a fan. Not only with the beat, but you came in with the energy and you were riding the beat like, yeah, this is called taking command of the beat. You came on this joint running. This reminded me of like a Christian McCaffrey. Do y'all watch football? I need somebody in my life who watches sports. I need someone in my life. I don't have enough people in my life that watch sports like I do, and it makes my life hard. But if you know Christian McCaffrey, you took the carry and you knocked some dudes to the floor on this one. And then you have the church choir, and then you go into that hard drop. That's hard, man. Yeah, that's nasty, man. That feels like some Run the Jewels type stuff. This is, yeah.
we don't take no L. Check. First off, I really rap. That nigga, I'm really that. Talk white, I'm really black. Want peace with a beef attached. Ride Chevys and Cadillacs. Can't you slip it, you can't relax. Want the real shit, this is that. Stop with all that chit chat. My bitch bad, bag. 1,000 likes on Instagram. Phone calls on the boulevard. You never get no shit back. Now I'm worth a couple $100,000. Haters around like ceiling fans. These niggas learn sign language. Shit's getting out of hand. Out of pocket with a mini rock.
Okay, this should have been the second song on the project. You placed this way too low. This should have been the second song on the project. And then you got Everything Sweet, Click Twice, and Love Jones. You should have moved those further down in the project. Because you had these slower songs. Well, maybe not. But I got to tell you, on a first listen, I may have not gotten to this song. Because I had got probably halfway through Love Jones. Because see, I'm going to just break this down real quick. I'm not going to take too much time. But the way I listen to music, I don't have a lot of time. Because I have 4 kids, I have a busy job, I coach, I do a lot. I try to do my own music. It's insane. So I don't have a lot of time to invest in new projects. A lot of projects, unless I really like the artist, I don't even go back to. So I would have got bogged down. For me personally as a listener, I would have got bogged down with those 3 songs. And at the fourth, at Love Jones, I might have been doing something. My daughter might have came up to me and said something. Boom, the headphones go down, the AirPods come out, and I'm off of it. So if you move this up, after Dreams Come True, I hear this, I go, okay, this is a guy I need to keep listening to. So I would have moved. This would have been the second song for me. This is going, though.
You know what's coming, you can't stop it. You stay talking, just stop talking. It's new to y'all, I do it often. Are you off for real? Y'all niggas not real. Y'all niggas not real. Are you off for real? Y'all niggas not real. Y'all niggas not real. Catch me on Biscayne with a bad bitch in my own lane. Inside is peanut butter, but outside is cocaine. Inside is peanut butter, outside is cocaine. Inside is peanut butter, outside is cocaine.
I like this one, man. You should have put D.U. Ivan on this one, too. This is a D.U. Ivan type beat right here. Or Mowgli.
Bad with no makeup. She gets in when she wake up. Caught me cheating, buy a bag. Only way that we make up. Talk money, get your cake up. Shit, y'all know the vibes. COVID, turn all these hoes into housewives. Pussy cheap like St. Ives. I'm with the shits. Just drive by, we outside.
You just said it's cheap like St. Ives. If you know, you know.
You know the vibes.
KOOL, we outside.
Are you off for real? Y'all niggas not real. Y'all niggas not real. Are you off for real? Y'all niggas not real. Y'all niggas not real. Catch me on Biscayne with a bad bitch in my own lane.
This is a bop, bro.
Outside is cocaine. Inside is peanut butter. Outside is cocaine. Inside is peanut butter. Outside is cocaine.
Building equity with the audience. Man. All right, D, when we getting you out here for a spot, dog? You're some of your commentary is brilliant, bro. I need you to pull up. That was a bar. Free gems, free diamonds in the chat right now. My man said that's why song placement is important and building equity with your audience. All right, I don't want to get distracted on judging the song, but talk about the song. We'll come back to that because that's huge. So the song is fire. I already thought I'm going 97 off top. It had everything, man. I love that you had the church choir thing in the beginning, and then you dropped it in this doom, like almost like the brown note, the dookie note. You got real low, and then you go in and the rapping was perfectly timed with the beat. The energy was synced. Everything about the way you came on that track that made me feel like you saw me start dancing. If I start dancing, I can't dance. I'm a big dude too, so like I'm not meant for them floors, all right? But certain things that had me go out there and act crazy. That was one of them. So I'm going 97. That was that. But so I like Click Twice and PB and C are by far my favorite too. But you got some joints on this one, man. Yeah, D, you got to pull up, man. So I want to go back to what D said. Big shouts to the homie Sicko. Sicko, I'm gonna tell you right now, straight up, bro. I'm not gonna play your songs till next week because I gotta start shortening these shows. I can't do 3-hour shows no more. I got too much responsibility. But I'm gonna get you his joints. I'll play them early next week. My project is dropping next week. We'll talk about that later. But back to what the homie D said. He said building equity with your audience. So D, I would like to put it to you first. If you are by the computer or the phone and can actually articulate, what do you mean by that? I want to explain what I take from that. Building equity with the audience means that you give them something to invest in. You know, equity is obviously, I don't know how you put it in, but in layman's terms, it's money that you can make after you've invested money in something, or money that you get out from the investment. I don't know what the technical term is, but I think you have to have the audience have the willingness to invest in you. So you said something really great. You said, no, I'm glad he didn't leave that off. That would have been a mistake. You got to move that up though. That should have been the second track because I liked it. 97. But I love what you said there, D. If you want to break that down for me, I'd love to read what you mean by that. But how I take that, like I said, is you have to give the listener a reason to invest their time. You want to build equity, you got to have a reason to go, all right. So this song would have gave me a reason. If I got distracted by let's say one of my kids asking for something, "Hey, Dad, can you make me a sandwich?" You know, that kind of stuff. Hearing this song, if I stopped this song and had to go do that, I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna come that. I want to hear the rest of that song. So that was fantastic. 97 for me. Drop your scores. Okay, good. We're on the same page. You got to pull up though. You're out here dropping dimes. You out here John Stockton on the conversationals. You gotta pull up and give that stuff live. Let's get into this next one. This one is the homie OC 2 times. Name of the joint is Chillin'. Let's get. Do I need this? I don't need this. Let's get into it. Got a video.
Life a movie shot by Scholar Kid.
Oh, he's flipping. Okay. If you're gonna flip a song like I love Power Trip. That's one of my favorite J. Cole songs. I miss the pop version of J. Cole. If you're gonna flip this, you better come correct, man. I wouldn't recommend it, but let's see what you do with it.
Life a movie shot by Scholar Kid.
Say I've been chillin', lately smoking daily. He want a verse that he gotta pay me. She said we done cause I'm driving her crazy. Beating it up, knock her down on the daily. Now she talk about having my baby. It's like, nah, little bitch, you crazy. We them niggas, we turned on the daily. Music so dope, gotta sell it like crackin' the aliens. Lately smoking daily. He want a verse that he gotta pay me. She said we done cause I'm driving her crazy. Beating it up, knock her down on the daily. Now she talk about having my baby.
All right, real quick, how do y'all think this hook fits with this beat? Does this work for you? What are your thoughts?
It's like, nah, little bitch, you crazy. We them niggas, we turned on the daily. Music so dope, gotta sell it like crackin'. I'm grinding so much, I can't sit down and chill. I'm smoking out gas, I don't fuck with no pills. I'm doing that walk, pour a four in the front with a double cup. Keeping out folk with this gang if ain't one of us. Mama ain't raised no sucker, had to knuckle up. He wanna go in there, right, better buckle up. I'm gonna slide by my gang if ain't one of us. Do you ain't do you, cause everybody else take it. I'm a hot ass nigga.
Do you because everybody else is taken. I like that. He's talking a lot of gun gang kind of conversation. I never want to assume what people are or what people aren't, but I'm not sure I believe it. Now, I'm not saying you're not pulling. You don't have to threaten me. All right? I'm going to be very clear on that. But I don't purchase it. You may have guns and do things, but I'm not sold.
Nigga, I'm gon' make it. I got us a bag, put in rotation. They just ain't know me, but it won't phase me. Niggas running my bag bigger. I done passed away down to the last nigga. Stack it up, ready up. Got my pocket sticker wherever I'm going. I got the members with me. Niggas ain't gon' get me. Niggas knowing my shooter good. He play on my game, put his ass up in the wood. Smoking on gas, ain't OG. Like, get that shit understood. Wherever I go, bitch, I'm good. One deep in the hood and we standing on business. 2 times B.
I do like how he raps, though. I think he's a pretty good rapper.
We taking over, I'm trying to be a rapper. If he play, we expose him. Chopper put his ass up and say, I've been chillin', lately smoking daily. He want a verse that he gotta pay me. She said we done cause I'm driving her crazy. Beating it up, knock her down on the daily. Now she talk about having my baby. It's like, nah, little bitch, you crazy. We them niggas, we turned on the daily. Music so dope, gotta sell it like crackin' the aliens. Lately smoking daily. He want a verse that he gotta pay me. She said we done cause I'm driving her crazy. Beating it up, knock her.
I actually like the hook. The hook is growing on me a lot. I wasn't sure about it at first. The hook is actually growing on me the more I'm listening to it.
Down on the daily. Now she talk about having my baby. It's like, nah, little bitch, you crazy. We them niggas, we turned on the daily. Music so dope, gotta sell it like crack in the 80s. My chopper gon' cook him like it was a toaster. The hottest young nigga in the city, I'm chosen. I'm spitting that shit, just listen, I wrote this. Nigga play with gang, well, then he got his face hit. Fucking on the little thought, bitch, I can't say shit. Big old boss, that on business, I made this. Don't come off phone.
We're gonna move on from this. It sounds a lot like the first verse. I actually like how it came together with the Power Trip sample. I wasn't expecting to like it, but it did grow on me. I actually want to hear you rap about something other than what you're rapping about. It could be my age. Shout out to H2Os. You're probably in the same age group that I am. I don't want to hear kids rap about guns. He's a kid. I no disrespect to you, my G. I'm not trying to disrespect. You're just, to me, you're a child, bro. And like, I don't hear you rap about that stuff, but I like the way you're rapping. I can't hate on how you're rapping. I like it. You know, the style is fantastic. And then when you had a line in there, what'd you say? You said something earlier, and I'm like, I want more of this. because it was a very or be yourself because everyone else is taken. Give me more of that instead of the guns and the yeah, he is right. The video is good too. Yeah, and he might be a gangster. Gangsters come in all different sizes, shapes, and colors. So I definitely don't want to put myself in a situation where I have somebody try to prove themselves to me, because I don't care if you are, you aren't. But yeah, I can do that for you, my bro. I will do that. I'll try to do it while I'm on the show now, so that way I don't forget. Let's get into this next one. So PBNC. Tetris, this is a good project. I can already tell you that this is a good project. I'll be interested to see how the back third of it holds up. Let's check it out. US1, King Tetris, peace and blessings.
Check. Peace and blessings. You know I'm really from Miami, right? That's south side of US1, right off of Biscayne.
South side of US1.
Capturing a wild shootout in southwest Miami-Dade. The gun battle playing out on the busy US1, sending 2 teenagers to the hospital.
I'm from Miami, so the hustler is my role model. Roll with models, bodies like Coke bottles. Keep working, it's working, living close to the model. See, born a leader, but to lead, you must follow. Read the beat of the streets, not knowing what it gets us. Product of the city, but look what it...
Capturing a wild shootout in southwest Miami-Dade. The gun battle playing out on the busy US1, sending 2 teenagers to the hospital.
I'm from Miami, so the hustler is my role model. Roll with models, bodies like Coke bottles. Keep working, it's working, living close to the model. See, born a leader, but to lead, you must follow. Read the beat of the streets, not knowing what it gets us. Product of the city, but look what it...
See, this is what I wanted from the homie OC. I like that. What do you say? You gotta lead, you gotta born to lead, but to lead, you gotta follow. I love when we, like I said, it might just be my age, but I really love when we drop those gems. Like, that's a gem right there. Born to lead, but to lead, you gotta follow. You can't lead without following. That's
Did to us, Henny my favorite liquor, cause it fucks you up quicker. When's a party a dream, but my dreams become sicker. Be careful the path you choose. My mission is impossible, just like Tom Cruise. No, I can't lose. I knew, I stayed, I would find my truth on the real. I'm so happy I found you, had to let it go. I got something on my chest, see I beg your pardon, cause I'm hardly Dolly Parton. Just another day, where we from, on the south side of US1, yeah. We grew up on the south side of US1. Ain't no road, paper, gold, so we built us one. Set together forever, since you my day one. On the south side of US1, yeah. We grew up on the south side of US1. Said the south side of US1, yeah. So they pulled the trigger, and they killed somebody's son on the south side of US1, yeah. I had dreams of the fountain blue. Penthouse with mad women and a scenic view. But we learned the higher got fountains too. Off Ponce de Leon, where I found my youth. Where we from? Ain't another place on the planet that sure we landed. Cause Trick gave me the commandments. If you haven't been here, you wouldn't understand it. How to wrestle with it. My chick a stone cold stunner. Her pop's Colombian.
My chick's a stone cold stunner. I dated a Colombian girl once. That was an experience. One thing I want to say real quick is I think that as far as the hip hop scenes that I kind of follow, I follow obviously Arizona's, California's to some degree, Denver's I kind of follow a bit, Florida, South Florida, Miami-Dade County, y'all have the best community, hands down. I mean, not only like do y'all support each other's music, but y'all are on each other's stuff, and y'all show up for shoots, and it is wild how much y'all hold it down out there. That's hard, man.
That used to run numbers, you see, he was a rolling stone. Yeah. She needed me ASAP, shit was rocky at home. See the city, I'm addicted, couldn't leave her alone. Don't take it in vain, or what's it cost for a change? Just a penny for your thoughts, respect, you can't be bought. They pulled the trigger, and they took somebody's son. South side of US1.
Yeah. I like that.
We grew up on the south side of US1. Ain't no road, paper, gold, so we built us one. Set together forever, since you my day one. On the south side of US1, yeah. We grew up on the south side of US1. Said the south side of US1, yeah. So they pulled the trigger, and they killed somebody's son on the south side of US1, yeah. I'm blessed to just be around culture. My crew, alcoholics, drink some meat like coasters. Playing in this deadly game, so the music coached us. Is it really hope for us? Man, I hope so. My love for the game platonic, it never plateaus. My chick drink gin and tonic, she toxic, I let it go. But I'm living for the moment, cause it's all that I know. I'm trying to go without having to sell my soul. Same preppy nigga, but with a sturdy ass flow. Accepted by the Oyes and all of the Zoes. I've been in love with the city since like 11 years old. And it come to think that was like years ago. The city taught me, homie, you never fold. Better had a heat, I bet you left out in the cold. In Miami, you know it's easy to dream, especially with a scheme or a woman with a team. Yo, my homies in the streets, checked off to the little. Went from Hialeah to High Rise and Brickell. It's a known fable. South of Coral Gables, call me King where I'm from. South to US 1, yeah.
US 1, King, Tetris, peace and blessings. So I was thinking about this as the song was ending. I do my best in thinking on the toilet when songs are ending, apparently. But I would have, you almost have two projects here because I'm listening to this and sonically it's all over the place. I don't think, I say this very respectfully because I appreciate you as an artist because you're a good artist. I don't think you put a lot of thought into the arrangement of this. And I say that because this song doesn't even fit. This song doesn't, Everything Sweet doesn't fit this to me either. And What It Is doesn't fit this to me either. So I almost think you could have taken this and broke it down into two projects. And I don't know. I think it would have been better that way to me. Just because this is like a mixtape song to me. And it doesn't fit here. Everything Sweet was like a mixtape song to me as well because it was a little lopsided. And so I feel like those could go on like a different project, or if you just want to have singles that you release before your project. Like I got a single I just released. I got a project dropping next week. I just released a single this week because obviously I want to keep momentum going. If you want to do something like that, that would have made more sense. Specifically for this song, I think this would have been great for that. Where you just want to keep feeding, you just want to put something out there, but you're kind of saving the rest of the better music, in my opinion. This song is fine though. The second verse you could have cut out. Again, I don't like long stuff. I believe 2.5, 3 minutes. Do your thing, get in, get out. Also from a performance perspective, like I don't know. Like I said, I'm a big dude. You standing out there. I don't want to be 3 hours on my feet. I'm too old for that shit. But this song was okay. The second half kind of washed over my ears, if I'm being honest. I would probably go about an 84, 85 though, because I love on the south side of US 1. And the first verse had a little bit more color to it to me. So not a bad song. I just think that like it didn't fit here. I think it has a place and you can use it to promote your music, but I don't know that that's the song that like is gonna move anybody. I think it'll move hip hop heads though. It had a very Lupe Fiasco feel on the beat. Sounds like something Lupe would rap over, but that's where I'm at with that one. Not a bad track. This didn't really belong to me. Let's get into this next one. Shouts to my man Nate the Great. Actually, you know what? I lied. I got some more stuff. I want to talk about this real brief. Like, man, I got to go on my rants. I got to talk about things. This is my platform, and that's what I like to do. So here's this viral list. I saw a lot of y'all seeing. It was a crazy reel that happened. This lady went to Cheesecake Factory. I don't think it was staged. It looked real to me. And she gets there and she's honestly a very average looking woman to me, but she's like, "Oh, I'm too pretty to go in there. Do you think a person like looks like me should be going into a place like that?" So then a list of restaurants that women refuse to go on a first date. I don't know how this was seen. Part of the problem is they don't tell you how this stuff came together. But if this is true, if women actually made this list, we should all just stop dating. There's no point. It's over. Let's just make it transactional. I give you this money. We go do the thing, and it's over. We should stop with the lying and the wasting of time and feelings. If that's all it comes down to, if you can't take a woman to Applebee's, Cheesecake Factory, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies, you shouldn't take a woman to your house on a first date. That's gross. Don't do that. Fast food. You can't take them to fast food. I would love if I were in a dating pool and a chick told me, "Bro, we can go to Wendy's. I ain't tripping." Oh my God. Like, so if this is real, I'm praying it's not. But if this is real, but if you look at number 22, it says somewhere that requires a long drive. So you can't make anybody happy. Stop trying is my advice to my good people. Let's get into this next one. Big shout out to my homie Nate the Great. He's always dropping some pretty solid music. The name of this joint, let me see. I done lost it. I'd have lost it being stressed out. Let me see here. About to get the young Skip. We're going to have to come back to it. Oh, here it is. Oh, contradictions. All right. That took longer than it should have. Let's check it out.
You need to be honest and communicate openly with one another about how you feel. Constant pretending everything is okay or blind agreement to the wants of the other person does not make the relationship stronger and may in fact result in a catastrophic blow-up later.
My intuition tells me that love is no matter what, but somewhere the assignment been wildly misunderstood. So if you still don't understand, here's the difference, take a look. While you were doing what you can, I've been doing what I could. Said it compare me to other dudes, but I ain't been concerned about what he do. I only take it back to my roots, cause what you're seeing on the surface won't feed. There's a whole lot of colors other than see-through, and you can put that on God like a priest do. I won't say sorry, I apologize.
You put that on God like a priest do?
Say you ain't a liar, that's a goddamn lie. Yeah, don't you make me pick a side. That's against the nature of a Gemini. And bottom line, I bet both sides ain't satisfied when I reply that everybody's wrong and right, except the girl that wanna keep.
I noticed that I like what you do where you punch in a lot, but you punch in a little early after you say something. So you'll say something and you'll come back in just short of the next beat. And it sounds really cool. I like the way you do that. I'm not a fan of punching in because I don't have the patience for it. But I like that. I like that. It kind of sounds like it's rushing you a little bit. It's kind of dope.
Me on the side for a little bit of money. That's why I ain't no fan on your only. I can't let shit slide on the low. Oh no, that was the old me. I ain't 5 years old anymore, girl. That was back in 03. Said he compare me to other dudes, but I ain't been concerned about what he do. I only take it back to my roots, cause what you're seeing on the surface won't feed. There's a whole lot of colors other than see-through. You can put that on God like a priest do. I won't say sorry, I apologize. Say you ain't a liar, that's a goddamn lie.
Said you want me around, cause you really a ride or die. If you
So this singing part should have came in earlier because I was just thinking this track is getting a little stale. So I would this could have came in instead of you coming back in and leading into this. This could have just been the second part of the song.
Apologize. Say you ain't a liar, that's a goddamn lie.
Said you want me around, cause you really a ride or die. If you wanna get down, I could be like a thief in the night. JPG, make a wish, she smell it on my.
We'll move on from that one. That right there was the new one, Contradictions, coming out shortly. The homie Nate said he's gonna have some mixing done on that. That's gonna clean it up a little bit. It sounds pretty good to me. I would love to hear so obviously this sounds kind of stepped on. It doesn't sound as clear, and I know you're working on getting the mixing and mastering. So I'm looking forward to hearing that version. The beat is a little bland to me. You know, it kind of felt like poblano peppers. I like poblano peppers, but they don't taste like much. So unless you smoke them real good, but so it was okay, but it didn't have a lot of taste to me. I'd be interested to see the when you brighten up that mix a little bit, because like I said, I do like how you stack. How you punch in your vocals and you stack them real close, so it gives a lot of urgency to it. But at some point in the song, you go you kind of get that repetitious sound, and you just go, all right, I'm good on that. So not bad. As it's currently constituted, I would go 80, 83, 84. Not bad. Let's get into this next one. Fine Without Me, our homie King TETRUS. We got LEDOUX on this joint as well as DU Ivan. Big shouts to DU Ivan. I'm a big fan of his too. Let's check this out.
If you can't stop thinking about owning a home, Bank of America may be able to help.
This sounds like I just had my first period rap.
Commitment, you can get up to $10,000 toward your down payment or 3% of the purchase price.
That's fair, Rudy. That's fair. I don't view it that way, but I can see how you could view it that way. Also, I realized something, D. If I had to go through, I'm so happy to be married. Like, it's hard, and shouts to Rudy. I know you could co-sign. It's hard being married, man. You gotta sacrifice a lot. However, it's so hard in the game right now for these dudes with lists like this and opinions like this. If I had to go through it right now, I was actually telling my wife the other day, I'm like, I would just buy it. I would just pay for it. I I would stop playing all the. I wouldn't try anymore. It's just too much. I would just pay for it, get in, get out, transactional. I don't have to talk to you again. That's it. They say you pay him to leave, and I get it. Get into this next one, man. Fine Without Me, King Tetris, LEDOUX, DU Ivan. Are we gonna play the song? What's going on? That's got more ads.
Way before we board. It's nice to know you have your doctor's appointment all set for when we get back.
Vacation mode officially activated.
Oh no.
What?
It's intermission music
We know
at a hip hop mixer. That's funny.
We offer easy to
That's really funny.
services like online
I
appointments.
guess y'all didn't care for it, huh?
Find care that meets you where you are. Better health.
It's intermission music, and that's funny. Oh my god! All right, we're refreshing this. I don't know how I waited that long. I thought it was gonna end at some point. Fine Without Me, King Tetris, LEDOUX, DU Ivan.
No matter the pain I cause you, your love will never change. I know you'll be fine without me. Don't know if I can say the same. No matter the pain I cause, your love will never.
I like this already.
I know you'll be fine.
Yeah, this sounds good.
Don't know if I can say the same.
I feel like nobody ever wanna work no more. I keep questioning my life, like what you working for? Yeah, you could sell out, but your worth is more. Yeah, mama keep telling me that my worth is more. I spent this last year rehabilitating to myself on a balcony, just me, just meditating. Had a conversation of what my future self, what all the struggles that you've been through, be proud of yourself. Well, am I happy or distracted from the sadness? The type of shit to turn the world on its axis.
Am I happy or distracted from the sadness?
My self-conscious, I had to stop and ask this. Could you tell me what it's all for? Do you believe the lies that people fall for? I'm stuck in this mood, don't know what to do. But sometimes healing hurts more than a wound. Check.
No matter the pain I cause you.
Ooh, I like that. Is that LEDOUX? That's hard.
I know you'll be fine without me. Don't know if I can say the same. No matter the pain I cause, your love will never change. I know you'll be fine without me. Don't know if I can say the same.
I told you that I cheated, you ain't wanna leave. You just wanted me. What was underneath? Could've kept on doing that, you turned the other cheek. But that shit ain't for me. Nah, that shit ain't for me. Think about
this has a church feel that it's like it's bringing out that spirit in me. Like I'm feeling this in my chest. I'm going, oh shit! Like this is moving me a little bit, man. This is something.
Just wanted me. What was underneath? Could've kept on doing that, you turned the other cheek. But that shit ain't for me. Nah, that shit ain't for me. Think about what could've been. It's better we don't. Could've been committed crazy for letting you go. It was me, not you. Just letting you know. It was me, not you, baby. Yeah. Hate to be cliche, but baby, I was young and dumb. Hanging with the shady crowd, hard to recognize the sun. Holes in my Jordans, commitment I was running from. Drowning in the deep end, happens when you fall in love. Sorry, had to be the one to save you. Even if it means you're gonna hate me. I know it hurts, but I did you a favor. Now find the one you deserve and thank me later. Dear Destiny.
Yeah, dude is a beast. I might need his contact info. H, you might have to pass that, bro.
Don't know if I can say the same.
Nice.
Matter the pain I cause, your love will never change.
It's a good song, man.
Know you'll be fine without me. Don't know if I can say the same.
Gotta put a lighter in the air for this one. Yeah, that's nice, man. King Tetris, LEDOUX, DU Ivan, Fine Without Me. That's a fire song. Now, I did think DU Ivan was lacking in the vocal. It sounded very flat, which is kind of sad because I liked what he was saying. I could hear him, though, but it just sounded flat. Like it was kind of almost lacking in emotion, and it didn't sound like it was turned up enough. It didn't sound like it had enough emphasis under it. But that's a good song, man. I mean, from the LEDOUX hook to the beat, you guys really and it's okay that DU Ivan sounded flat because you almost don't want to do too much given what LEDOUX is doing. LEDOUX is already like out there. He's a rock star, right? So you don't necessarily want to try to be that level. So I kind of understand where we're coming from with that as well. We met at, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's awesome that you were trying out for America's Got Talent. That's dope too. But yeah, he's fantastic. That's a great song. I'm gonna go 93 on that one. I do want DUI to be turned up a little bit more. And honestly, if I'm keeping it a buck with y'all, man, that song, it made me emotional. I don't know how many times I can listen to that song. You know, I got a family. I've lost one of my parents. I got a lot of. So when I hear a song like that, I think about my kids and like the misty eyes start that. So I don't know how often I could actually play that song because it like drives me to emotion. It makes me feel like I said, the spirit. I don't know how many of y'all go to church, but it has that kind of like fervor to it that like it touches you. So I like that song a lot. I just don't know how often I could play it. So kind of doing a quick rundown of the project, man. Dreams Come True was a great song. That was fire. King of the City was cool. I love Click Twice. That was a great song. Love Jones. Could have been short. Could have been more of an intermission. Travolta vs. Jackson's fantastic. What It Is could have been cut. PB&C is one of my favorites. US1 could have been cut. Different project. Fine Without Me. That's one of the better joints here too. So you put together a great project, man. Like I'm actually very, very surprised. And there are spots where I think you probably could have made different decisions, but the music is really good. And you have a lot of stuff that's moving me, that's making me have, when you can create, I say this a lot, if you can create emotion, you get fans. You have to create emotion, and I think you're doing that. I feel it's making me emotional. That last one especially, I'm like, oh my God. Like, I can see like a montage of, like, if you look at it from a movie perspective, you can see like a montage of somebody, a dad on his last breath, and he's talking to his daughter, and he's holding her and they're crying together. Like, it's got so much, like, oh, you know what I mean? And like I said, as I get older, my emotions, man, it's not great. Let's get into this next one. Big shout out to my man Melancholia, another fantastic artist and engineer as well. Dude is dope. This is called Blackout. Let's check him out. He's got a feature on here. What's the name of the feature? I'll tell you in a second.
I don't fucking know either.
I think his name's Ethan K.
Fuck anyone that's gotta ask if they can hold something. I was taught to get mine, and if the cops talking, you don't know nothing. Life goes with gold fronts, hoes, dope money. Trying to get it out the mud like an old runner. But life's a movie, still got Goonies on the home front.
Got Goonies.
All about shooting, swear they won't dump. Trigger fingers working, getting no lunch. Funny how some cheese can turn your body to a cold cut. I black out, snap out.
He said, funny how some cheese can turn your body to a cold cut. Not bad.
Clip, half out, blood drips, hat down, won't ask how, just whoops. My mistake, take a second, namaste. Psych, I hate people more than condom breaks.
He said, namaste, take a second, namaste. I'm just kidding, I hate people more than, he said, Kanye?
Whoops. My mistake, take a second, namaste. Psych, I hate people more than condom breaks. Everybody say hi to the bad guy. Good heart, but a bad mind. Make me wonder who I was in a past life. People asking why these boys never act right. If I prayed, I wonder who I'd pray to. That you know what from you know who or Jesus. That's why I'm in the back pew trying.
He said, you know what from you know who to Jesus.
You wonder who I was in a past life. People asking why these boys never act right. If I prayed, I wonder who I'd pray to. That you know what from you know who or Jesus. That's why I'm in the back pew trying to play cool until I noticed that the preacher got his fucking plate full. Made me have to take two shit. That's some if it ain't seen it ain't true shit. Get on your knife edge and bring my cut through shit. Or be like Smokey Mom and tell him better make do shit. I ain't A1, saucing on my steak lunch. I let my actions do the talking, never say no.
Melancholy be going hard, man.
Even if it's just some plate crumbs. Skip the states and started guessing which planet that I came from. Everybody say hi to the bad guy. Good heart, but a bad mind. Make me wonder who I was in the past.
Yeah, this is hard.
People asking why these boys never act right. I blacked out. What happened? Don't get your shit pushed back over Twitch chat, bro. Don't tell me roll up.
He said, don't get your ish pushed back over a Twitch chat, bro. It's true. People on Twitch be acting like that hard.
People asking why these boys never act right. I blacked out. What happened? Don't get your shit pushed back over Twitch chat, bro. Don't tell me roll up, cause you know that I'm with that smoke.
Don't tell me roll up.
You won't get that close. Can never be a major problem. You can't hit that note. Look who ain't Then hop decided back again. Someone tell the competition pack it in, cause even second place is getting lapped again. At this point I'm catching bodies by accident. Still couldn't give half a shit if I ate a box of laxatives. Don't fucking tag me.
Still couldn't get half an ish if I ate a box of laxatives. Come on, man. The wordplay, and the certain things that you've done. Namaste. Like you did a few things here that were very, very. You got some very clever things on this, Melancholy.
At me, you hit my jack, talking about, oh, it's like that. Bitches been like that. Yeah, we saw you pull up, also saw you went right past. But if you have the shit you say you are, you'll spin right back, right?
Melancholy's the dude that's on the porch with a gun, asking where you're going. Where you going? Come on back. That was dope, man. The energy, the darkness, there was still a playfulness, but there's also kind of a sinister feeling. Some of the things he was saying were very threatening. He said, oh, it's like that. Yeah, it's been like that. Melancholy, holla at your boy, man. Shoot a what? Listen, I can't see that. Shoot me this. WB. I'll send it to you in the, oh no, he'll probably have to send it to you. I'll put y'all in contact, man. Yeah, that was hard though. I'm gonna go 95 on that. That was hard. Everything about that was hard, man. Like that was a sinister gangster. The beat was dope. You knew what to do with it. You took your time on it. You didn't go overboard trying to be tough, but it felt just tough enough. Like I said, he felt like the dude that like he's gonna come and fight your kid and you're waiting on the porch in a rocket chair with a shotgun. You know what I mean? It had that kind of like, I'm not trying to be tough, but I will blow your head off with show this kind of feel to it. Big shouts to Melancholy, going 95. Let's finish out Peace and Blessings. A really nice selection of music from the homie King TETRUS. Bend, don't break. Peace and blessings.
Hey, my name's TETRUS. Thank you for letting me introduce myself to the world. Had a crazy conversation, B-Wave. My pops told me you can't bend, but never break, yeah. Made peace with my mistakes. I gotta win this race. Bend, but never break, yeah. Got the second chance on my first impression. I wonder if I ever learned a good lesson, right? I hope so. Tag. I said death before the sauna. For the love of the game, I never falter. Married to the game, you could meet me at the altar. Bless.
I didn't hear what you said to start that off. We're gonna run that back.
I wonder if I ever learned a good lesson, right? I hope so. Tag. I said death before the sauna. For the love of the game, I never falter. Married to the game, you could meet me at the altar. Blessed by Jesus, so let's walk on water. Maybe it'll.
I love this beat. I love that guitar in the beat. That is special right there.
Change if I ever have a daughter. Product of this environment. No, I can't be silent. Yo, it's real. Yo, my life like Silent Hill. Instead of these lies and killers, they hold still. Big deal. Big dreams, I never lack skill. Keep working, it's working. It's all about will. I'm obsessed. Ain't no way that I'm gonna stop. My car 911, you better just call the cops. You on the other side, don't mean.
My car 911, you better just call the cops.
You the ops, leader this new school, just a cream of the crop. Growing up, all the baddest women, they wins the crop. Mariga from Ops, Derry always gave me good top. Her life was taken. It was gang related. That's the last memory of us, and I hate it.
I love how you slowed down. You took a beat there. That was dope. That's the underrated thing that you did there. A lot of people would notice that. You slowed it down just a little bit. That was a nice little pacing change. That was smart, man.
Cream of the crop. Growing up, all the baddest women, they wins the crop. Mariga from Ops, Derry always gave.
Watch that.
Her life was taken. It was game.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
And I hate it. Who praying for peace? I'm just praying for me. I'm at the gates of heaven. I pray to God we'll see. Yeah. I guess we'll see, right? This isn't even where the hook goes, but we're just gonna talk a little bit. Yo, I appreciate you, B-Wave. Mom and Dad, I appreciate you. All my friends, I appreciate you. Got me emotional. I'm about to get some emotional shit in here.
This feels like a mixtape ending, the end of a mixtape.
Zach, I'm emotional. Time for me to tell them I'm celebrated. Or am I sedated on myself? Yet they say that I'm outdated, I'm emotional. These emotions I can't take it, say I'm light-skinned. Are you Drake or Craig David? I'm looking at success and this life got me jaded. Cause looking back, ain't no doubt that I'm self-conscious. If I'm being real, I ain't never had a conscience. Never listen or use a thing that they taught us. I only took notes on how to make a...
You're doing a really good job matching your energy and your inflections and rising with the beat. You know, like as you go on, you know, this song feels like a good boxer because you're giving good energy the whole time and you're still rising as the song goes on. That's dope.
Profit, I mean, when I lie still, I still lie, but we can't lie to ourselves. Just be honest, my past, I'm a slave. Pom-poms, they wave, so I can't help it that I'm cocky and pompous. Streets watch us, mothers, they try to watch us to love. Help me cope with my losses, yeah. Is a threat to a legend. See, I'm indebted, I overdrafted my debit. My album ain't good if I let you tell it. My work ain't moving if I let you sell it. So I move past the city limits. But everybody's got a gimmick. Mine's lyrics. Yeah.
Mine's lyrics. Everybody's got a gimmick. Mine's lyrics.
Hey, baby, Mom. Calling to find out when am I going to be able to get a hold of that album. Everybody's asking me for a copy or they want to hear more. Please let me know as soon as you can when it's going to be out so I can share it. So proud of you. Love you so much. Bye-bye. Love you so much. Bye-bye. Love you so much. Bye-bye.
King Tetris, peace and blessings right there, man. Yeah, man. So I'm conflicted with that one, Tetris. I'm conflicted because I don't know. I think Fine Without Me. See, we don't have album and mixtape mode no more. We have projects. We don't have album. There was a distinct sound to an album and a distinct sound to a mixtape. Mixtapes in my day were always like somebody jumps on a beat that they weren't on before and they just go crazy. They make a song their own. It's a lot of remixes. This felt like the ending of a mixtape to me. And Fine Without Me felt like the ending to an album where you have more of a story kind of carved out and you have a little bit more continuity. But that's dope, man. You matched the energy on that soundscape perfectly, bro. You were right there running with it. You know what that reminded me of is like it reminded me of a relay. Have you ever watched the 4x4 relay when it's well run? You'll notice that everyone has their specific job, and if it's done correctly, the person at the end probably doesn't have a lead, but they're close, and then they're gonna blow it away. And that's what you did. I feel like you got stronger as you win. It's like a good athlete who knows how to conserve his energy. LeBron the other night when they played, I don't know if it was the Phoenix. I think it was Phoenix, and he just started balling out because he knew it was time. You really did a good job of controlling the pacing and then matching your energy to what was delivered there. So that song right there for me is a 94. The project as a whole, I think I'm gonna go 95. That may actually 93 to 95 because there's a few songs I might take out of there, but I'm gonna go with the high end because of how much feeling some of the songs had. Like Bend Don't Break has a lot of feeling. Fine Without Me has a lot of feeling. Click Twice, you had some of these potent songs that had so much like feeling and emotional depth to them that I want to bump the score up because it made me feel something. What it is could have been taken off. And PBNC, like even that was an emotional, like it was a visceral reaction from me. You could see it. I was into it. So you did Facts Mistakes Were Made live back in the day. Shouts to the homie he said for pulling up. Bro, how you doing, man? I appreciate you, dog. It's been a minute. I hope your life is going splendid, man. I really do. But this is a good project. I'm gonna go ahead and I should have done this in the beginning, so my apologies. I'm gonna go ahead and pin this real quick. Go if you haven't heard King Tetris before, this is a great chance to get yourself familiar because homie did the damn thing. I'm gonna go 95 on this project. Again, there's some things you could have done differently. Like I said, Shorten and Love Jones, What It Is could be taken out. US1 could probably be taken out. Another project. Actually, you could put Bend Don't Break on another project, but I can see why you put it here because it does tie everything together nicely, and it's such a positive, upbeat ending to it. It feels like Fine Without Me would have left the listener on like a damn. But so you end the track with this like energy and this up. It just felt like walking away like I feel good. So I see why that's there. I'm gonna go 95 on the project. I thought this was really well executed overall. You know, it's like a good shooter, like a Steph Curry kind of. You got a Steph Curry efficiency. He was like 14. What was it? 14 for 19 the other night with like 40 points, and he was just super efficient. You know what I mean? And that's what this felt to me. And it also had a lot of impact, just like Curry hitting them threes. So I like this a lot, man. I do. I really, really do. Actually, I gotta add a couple more. I'm gonna add PB and C to the playlist real quick. Shouts to ESMR playlist. I'm gonna add that because that was great. I'm gonna add Fine Without Me. You're going to have a lot of songs on this playlist because you did a lot of things I like. Bender Don't Break. Yeah, you did a lot of things that I liked on this one. Last song of the night will come to us by way of John Apocalypse. Who is John Apocalypse? Big shout out to my man Rudy H. to Owens. Message you heavy, my dude. Appreciate what you do, not only for me, but for the game, man. You out here putting in work. Let's get into this. Crows, John Apocalypse, C. Greg, Torchin. Torchin or Fanji, H2 is how you say that? They gotta change their name. I'm gonna call him T. But shouts to T, H2 Owens and Prince Divine. Let's check it out. Crows. Is it because I'm light skinned? I'm light skinned too, bro.
Try not to trip on your jaw when I spit this raw. When it hits the floor, it dissolves the asphalt. You ain't no xenomorph, bleeding acid, sweating LSD, counting feta cheese, superhuman tendencies like a booth.
Feta cheese.
I'm going stupid. I hit like 4 Hadoukens, organs spewing, dropping to the human. You poor humans don't know what you're going through. It pour out a quart of fluid for you falling, no longer moving. Man, I'm shooting. Nas made you look, I'll make you duck. You should.
This beat feels like Terminator 2.
Call it a life and hang it up. Matter of fact, kill yourself even thinking I gave a fuck. I'ma kick back like the chamber buck. Middle fingers up, shades down.
Like the chamber buck.
Man, my weed so fucking loud it wakes the neighbors up. Yo, who brave enough to say the stuff I lay on wax? You make it up. I live the shit, you vicarious. Get wet up like Aquarius. The truth in all Americas. You just a character, a caricature of arrogance. You goofy, you embarrass us. So pipe down and get knocked in the head by camera. Bring a poncho and umbrella for when I spit this phlegma.
Watch your toes when you stepping in the danger zone. The Spanish crows, Brandon Lee shit. Death by chrome, the bars bust, kick shit straight. Spit your dome, the 305, it ain't safe no more. Nah. Watch your toes when you stepping in the danger zone. The Spanish crows, Brandon Lee shit. Death by chrome, the bars bust, kick shit straight. Spit your dome, the 305, it ain't safe no more. Nah.
I'm a masterpiece askew in the hall, missing the screws and the noose that holds me onto the wall. I might crawl my way about the frame and bring apart the
missing the screws that hold my noose to the wall. That's pretty good.
Seems to build your house, I'm detrimental to your mental with my mouth. Don't fuck around, I rock the foundation like a benefit concert. The monster ending.
He reminds me of Cannabis a little bit.
Passes and doesn't possibly proper. I'm such a problem. Obstacle in a hurdle while rolling the green and purple and smoking a Ninja Turtle. I'm shredding. I reduce some.
Smoking a Ninja Turtle. I'm shredding. Shredder. That's dope.
Microphone to a transducer, use the error, terroristic threats in Paris, say la vida, all the parents, torch an orphanage, embarrass instrumentals with the
torch an orphanage?
Not caring, I'm just saying. Torch might be short for torch.
Oh, that's his name, Torch an Orphanage? Why is your name Torch an Orphanage? Oh my God.
Your mortuary culture, I'm a dead musician. Watch decomposition, the brown skin acid. I'm the toxic dope. Musical staff looks like boxing rope, and I'ma knock you out. I cause nosebleeds and crow's feet and ODs. The proceeds will go straight to the ER. We are here to bust this bitch down and trust. You couldn't dance with the devil. Fuck you gonna do with us?
Watch your toes.
What you gonna do with us?
Danger zone, the Spanish crows, Brandon Lee shit. Death by chrome, the bars bust, kick shit straight. Split your dome, the 305, it ain't safe no more. It's the crows.
Read some bad omens, seeing birds from my dad Odin. Slide a handle, snatch the bag you holding. A Christmas list of bitches want a bag Owens. I don't stroke them, I stab and choke them, leaving vag smoking, back broken abs.
I stab and choking, leaving vages smoking.
Swollen and glowing. In 9 months, a portal to Cthulhu grand opens. My pen don't leak ink, it spews magma molten. Flow scolding, my throat volcanic, logic broken. Ebony winged spaceman illustrated by caveman before the cave-in. With a vision of the third eye raven. When he dies, cremate him. There's no box that can stay him. My whole flock shitting on the road to success you paving. Ask Alfie Hitchcock, he'll let you know. Ain't nothing.
Alfie Hitchcock.
Cloud of crows, the illest crew that you never heard of. John Apocalypse ain't a crew, we a motherfucking murder.
like that, man. That was I'm a dead musician. Watch the yeah. No, that's crazy. There was some bars in there for sure. Torsion Orphanage is a wild, that's the name of the year. That is a wild name right there. Y'all were all spitting, man. It was it felt like there's a scene in Terminator 2 where they're in the canal and is Sarah Connor and her son, they're running from the liquid guy, and Terminator is trying to help him in there. And that's what that song made me think of. That's exactly where my brain went when I heard this. Lots of hard bars, very almost horrorcore-ish. A great time to have this. I wonder when this came out. Oh, the 27th. Okay. Yeah, yesterday. Which makes sense because it's a Halloween type song. It has that Halloween feel to it. I'm going to go 90 on this joint because I really like the bars. I like the personality. I don't know that I would play this outside of like maybe a Halloween party. This would be great for a Halloween party. But I don't know that it has much replay value outside of that. But I appreciated the bars and I appreciated the feeling that was created on that. So that's all, man. One more time for the homie King TETRUS. He did his thing. Shouts to H2 Owens as well. King TETRUS, you got a great project right there with Peace and Blessings. You did your thing. I was very, very impressed. I'm looking forward to your next project, man. You definitely deserve the kudos for this one. Big shouts to the homie. Hey, thank y'all for rocking with me tonight. I'll be back next week with my own project. Send your music. I got some music from tonight that I didn't get played. I'll play next week. I'll be playing. I got it's an EP, 5 tracks. Get in, get out. Nothing substantial. But you guys will have an opportunity to criticize me next week. So we'll see you right back here. Same bad time, same bad channel. Shouts to the gang. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Also, D, I really do want to get you on the show, man. Let's make that happen soon. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.